Comina wala si da Jenka people. Yo, who there? 1 minute on the boat gone, you know. Yo, what up, Wagwan. Wagwan. Big up yourself, Nikki. Carla, Lady J, Emmanuel, Alex, Rowan, Miss Julie the Queen of all queens, Rhythm Palace, Original producer. Mm-hmm. All who no get big up, just big up yourself up rise. Yeah, man. Fit Jamaican girl. All who no get big up, just big up on yourself. Well, the music video for God Out is ready. So well, I have a confession. I had oxtail today. Easy, Sharon. Big up yourself. I have a confession. I had a rotted oxtail and rice and peas today. I tell you, one piece of rice and peas. Oxtail in my life. Me slap with all the bone. Me I wonder if me get calcium out of the bone. I swear ja, I ain't a lie. So you see all this a week, yeah? Me have to go bone off that, you know. Cause me have show in France. And it's a water, the stage in the water, so you know, say. A swim trunk and all of them things that do it, you know. You know, so me I go France and a 6-pack and swim trunk and I sit there for go do it, you know. Me have to go walk with one plantain skin. If I put my tool in it. Green plantain skin. Cause you know, say green plantain skin, it look nuffer. Cause it not shrink. So you know, me have to go walk with one green plantain skin now. For put my tool in the plantain skin and put it in a swim trunk. You don't know, say, by the next day, a 2 million followers me I get. 2 million followers me I get the next day, you know. Yeah, man. One of them country plantain skin there. When you know that, when you take out the plantain and left his skin, your mother you ever see your mother peel banana, peel plantain and none of it no broke up? Mm-hmm. Beat down, so I go live in the bathroom for the next few days right now. Bathroom is a good thing more time, you know, because you ever go on now. If you don't pass out them with a junk and garbage and them toxic sitting away in there, I'm afraid if you fret. If you go bathroom, it's a good thing for say, yo, you cleanse your system because you gone out your system. Let me tell you something, you know. Me at a point right now in my life, you know. When me I eat things into moderation, you know. I mean, I want nobody follow me. Me no want you follow me, no, Carla. Because I know you eat healthy. You see? Me know you eat very healthy. But let me tell you something, brethren. Me say too much people we are eat quote unquote clean. I drop down and dead here, man. And I dead young. And I get strokes. All of them sitting there. So why am I gonna make some oxtail and some cow foot pass me? Eh? Why? Eh? Why? Eh? What crazy? Mm-mm. Nope. The amount of people me see was good, vegan, good, I eat everything, no salt, no sugar, no this, no that, no meat, bun meat, this, that. And them, no find man we know to burn out all chicken and beef and they sitting there. You know what they eat? You know what they eat? They eat, no eat. Yeah, you know what they eat? They eat a whole heap of parasitic food. Because here we go on now. One, all of the majority, maybe all, are the raw food them. And the fruits them, the vegetable them, the fertilizer what they might use is way more dangerous to your system than whatever them a give cow them. At least them put back, at least especially places like Jamaica and them places, you know them tired cow see them with eat grass. But in other words, you know, none of them not really better than none, you know. And if you should pick, if I should choose one, you know, so I choose a piece of beef from Jamaica than an apple we imported in the country. Dr. Layla Ali. Dr. Layla Ali. I used to follow Dr. Layla Ali, right? Dr. Layla Ali died he died last year. Okay? Dr. Layla Ali died last year. Layla Ali name. I'm gonna say it right. I'm gonna say it wrong. Where brother name Hannibal man? Layla Africa. Layla Africa. We must say Layla Ali. Layla Africa man. See? Dr. Layla Africa. Right? Them man they preach healthy eating. You know? Them man they preach healthy eating, brethren. Dr. Layla Ali. Them man they tell us say, yo, when you eat a chicken, see?
Thing to do with junk food. Just maybe. We don't know for sure. I'm just taking you down this trail. Just say, you don't know, I don't know, so let's make an investigation. It took a lot of science to build some pyramids. It wasn't just art, it was science. So let's just be scientific like our ancestors. Say, okay, I'm going to wake up in the morning and I'm going to cook an unborn chicken and I'm going to eat a chicken fetus, what you call an egg. Then I'm going to get 4 slices of a pig's ass, what you call bacon. Now you're eating pig's ass and a dead chicken fetus for breakfast. But all this makes sense to you. All of this makes sense. Now you say, well, I got to fry this stuff. I mean, really, I got to fry this bacon. I got to fry these eggs. I got to fry this stuff. So you're getting down to some basic little fun.
So I just play the audio because I don't want to get strike. You see? But what Layla Africa say, he must say, when you eat an egg, it's an unborn fetus you eat. An unborn chicken. You see, and they must say, bacon and them thing there, pig feet, and then you fry it and your body can only absorb the water. The oil is going to basically turn into acid. So your body going to be acidic. But in reality, them whole heap of parasitical sickness we are name. Them food are full of chemical, fertilizer, all of them sitting there full of chemical where they might use grow the food. For example, an apple, right? An apple. Mr. Dr. Leila Alia eat an apple, right? And is when I go school, I realize the color on the apple is sprayed. Because in places like Florida, them don't pick the apple them when them have that color. Or the tomatoes. The tomatoes them put through a process where them get the color. And everybody will go vegan eat the tomatoes them. And if you check green, when it's sweet pepper, onion and all them something they nowadays. One time, when I cut onion, I run like a smaddy beat you up, Nowadays, when I cut an onion, it get a little thing same way, but not like one time when we cut an onion, bridge. When you cut an onion one time and I burn you like pepper. Hold back your head, man. Sinus free up. So all the money and when they say them again nowadays, everything hybrid. Everything hybrid. And hence the reason why the food in America, especially the West Indies food, no cook good again. In a places like America and England and some of them places there. And when you go far out and people say they make Jamaican food. When I in Europe and them places then, you know where I eat? I eat from the Mediterranean restaurants them. One, them cook everything fresh, it seems. See? And the wickedest thing, the first time I had Lebanese food when I did on tour. And 5 years after I go back, the food's taste change. Why? Because the GMO, the hybrid food, fruits and all them things, the vegetable where they might use in the food. Or if you season the food, it's not seasoning the food properly. Can't season it properly. So what them do, they mask the lack of taste on the pepper or on the salt. So your food salt. Now, if you ask me, no matter how healthy you say you cook, if you have to use salt to bring up the taste of your food, you're already a killer of yourself. You understand? That is causing more harm to your body. One, excess amount of salt cause dehydration. You see? And when your body dehydrated, it basically start breakdown to the point where you start to have hypertension and high blood pressure and all them things. So in reality, We damn if we do and damn if we don't. So you see, through me kind of realize that now. I realize that them big old sweet pepper there now have no use. And them big ugly scallion here when I no smell or no taste. Me just eat a balanced diet, you know. What time I see all a bun, you know, me just bust up that and put piece of butter in it, you know. Box 2 butter on the side, right, you know, and whole a ginger beer, you know. And just bust one big belch. It's when you bust all a big belch here for the ginger beer. And me fi tell you, when you bust all them 2 belts there for the ginger beer, brethren, you feel like one 240. I mean, I tell nobody if you go follow me and do that, you know, because when we get addicted. When we will get addicted. So don't follow me and go do it. Don't follow me and go do it. Hannibal said the body needs salt. I say, excess amount of salt, Hannibal. When me talk about salt, Hannibal, me talk about how people can't really make the food taste good again, so them full it of salt. You see what I say? So it's either the food a mask under salt or a mask under pepper. The taste of the food. You can't taste the food. When you come to Jamaica, you get the seasoning them where come out of the country. Like the farmers them in Jamaica. Yes, what I say. I know for the farmers them I use the chemical based fertilizer. So some of the things them not really them hybrid. Everything, you know, hybrid right now. The peas where you eat, enough man I say ital stew. I'm going to show you say Rastaman them oblivious to even peas. Because peas is a hybrid agent, you know. Peas is a major they call it now. Peas are one of the major factor why a lot of people have a kidney problem and all them sitting there. Peas and corn. Them and when you check Rastaman, I say them a eat ital stew. Enough people say, me not eat no meat, you know. Ital stew me I eat. And when you're looking at them plate, full of peas, red peas. They call it kidney beans. Really? You know, they're shaped like the kidney. It slam the kidney. And I'm going to tell you, say, he might eat healthy, so he might eat ital stew. Bare red peas in it. Some more time I man, just my body just crave some oxtail. I crave some cow foot. I just oxtail and cow foot and lamb me eat. And chicken. Oxtail, cow foot, lamb. Right? And me eat. You know, snap on them thing. Right? And Dr. Fish and them thing. No, I'm sorry, so you can't get rid of your sinus problem eating wheat products. Well, brother, I can tell you something. I used to have major sinus issues. And it's really dairy make my sinus act up though. So I used to have sinus to the point where that sinus a drain all at the back of my throat and them thing there, you know. Zane? So I don't really mess with the dairy product. But here we go on now. You see enough people say they might eat healthy. And they might use that thing near almond milk. Zane, we soon get another reason. Or we need to talk about this. Zane? Let me put up the link so Hannibal them can check in. Sorry, Hannibal. I never realized I'm going to put up the link. I don't know where the hell I'm going with my computer, but the Gmail is not working. Read your inbox, write an email same time. At the same time. Food says. I'm going to send forward the link. 1 second. And only God can judge me. If you don't make your own almond beverage, don't use it. Well, that I tell you now, you see, no, Sarah. How much people have the time, right, to go make them own almond beverage? How much people have access to how much people have access to that amount of almond? Because that's something that comes with patience in the bedroom. See? Where I get so much almond from? I hear the problem now too. See? Just like me I say. Even that almond where you talk about, you know. See? The same almond the way you talk about, you know. You know, say full of parasite too. The same almond where you tell me about. Full of backside parasite. Full of parasite. The same almond. Them something not happen. Okay. Not no real again, brethren. Not that damn thing real again. When you get a woman right now, you have to do all DNA test to make certain that she was born a woman. Because pum pum them a make. Remember that. And if you ever had a woman long time, you better don't left her. Her ball if she left you. Nothing now make good again, people. Nothing now make nothing. You have with us right now. Everything right now are just up to choice, yeah, man. If you choose to eat vegan food, but some of them vegan food, yeah, if you go through all of the sacrifice, and them taste bad. Them taste bad food there. You name all of them taste bad food there. And then you still, see? all that taste bad food we're gonna have, you know, it's still no good for you. After you name all of that taste bad food, that insipid taste bad food, it's still full of parasite and full of bacteria and full of all kind of things. Eh? So right now it come like say, yo, the other good thing when you eat a lot of vegetables and a lot of fruits though, you don't get constipated on them something there. When you eat, for right now, me eat flour on them something there. What you say, Hannibal?
Now there, I mean, I take you in. I listen to you.
Zine? Me don't have flour on them something because I can't have flour on them something because most of them things, I don't know if it's because we get older, the body take more things just become more harder to break down. Zine? And another thing we have to understand to people. Zine? Another thing you have to understand too. If your body is not producing enough acid, like you train your body upon just vegetable and fruits, and enough people make a mistake there to kill them. You see, if your body get to a point where it just get used to fruits and vegetable, your body start behave passive. The fight to your body for fight for break down things, you know, after fight there. It come like you get one wild dog and train one wild animal and train the wild animal, and it becomes a domesticated pet. So the body, like the pancreas, if you take a lot of antacid and all and something, like some people, yo, my chest a burn me and they see them beat them chest, and they go take antacid. I used to take antacid for years upon years upon years. Me I take antacid, me I take Nexium, me I take all kind of antacid. Because them a tell me say, me have bad reflux.
Let me say something. Let me say something to him. Interject right there, so before you go any further, yeah. Most
well,
time,
let me just finish. Okay. So when you take all of the antacid and your body start produce the acid we produce naturally and the enzymes them naturally we're supposed to produce to break down things. When you take a lot of antacid and everything, your body start behaving like a domesticated dog. No fighting in your body again. See? And when you eat vegetable and all them something, you know, your body no need to carry it now to work and produce a lot of acid to break down meat and break down certain food. So you say if you know where is a vegan for all years and you go just switch and start eat all meat and then something and start eat all certain things, a kill you know, because you will go on now. You start have colon cancer. Enough people if they check them lifestyle, no people here have colon cancer and them sitting there, rectal cancer and all them something. No for them people, you know. I just lifestyle, you know, because them did do all one thing and their body get used to it and them just switch. Boom. Likewise, if you are a meat eater, your body produce certain amount of acid because your body is like a, you know, it's like your body has something to operate. Just like how your body take vitamin and spit out, take weight one and spit out weight no. Your body is like it have that something that built in, that is like the mechanism the way your body function upon. So you say if you are a meat eater and your body and you produce a lot of acid, see, and it's just based upon observation, based on what me notice with my body. If you eat meat and everything and you produce a lot of acid, and you just come to boom and stop eat meat and start go pay a vegetable, your body still up. You know, things that to produce certain amount of acid in the car, you like a tree in your body. If you do all of them things there. Go ahead, brother.
hey, when you talk about the heartburn, the acid reflux, yeah? Anytime you eat anything with fake, you get heartburn. You used to have it a lot. And from I start finding out about food, come I get my appendix taken out. Used to get sick,
Right.
get sick a lot. used to get sick a lot. I get sick from about 95. I started sleep at the Jamaica hospital in New York. California, in a Hollywood, me stay at the Cedar Sinai. I go there about 3 times. Remember the last time I go there, I have a date in the night until the doctor say, yo, you don't want to stay tonight, you know. And then just put me on a drip and release me. Me live up in the valley. It's like, I try to get insurance at the time and me tell them, say, me have a stomach problem and they won't give it to me and me just apply it next time and don't get it and get a surgery and take up my appendix. So now, what may I say now about the food, yeah? Anything we have ingredients on it. Anything we have ingredients. Anyway, Jamaica or America, just look on the ingredients on it, yeah? The MSG has 40 other names. It are the same thing as soy. You find out so the tough crackers, the bun them, the whole of the things them out of Jamaica have it tonight. The Maggi Noodle them, MSG. You find out so when you go sleep and you wake up wet like you come out of the shower. And then you start feeling pain, you start feeling some muscle pain like you work out. You can't really tell where the pain come from, but you start have all kind of pain.
Right.
Like a 4-day. The thing is this, we continue eating it. Like every weekend when I make soup, for the chicken, the Maggi noodles. So every weekend I make soup now, you find out, so you start finding some pain. You see all the gas pain you see people talk about, where they wake up in the morning and they have to drink tea. I just from the MSG cause it, you know.
So you think I just MSG alone that cause that?
It's a deadly poison.
Yeah, but there are other things. There are other things.
There's another thing, but
carcinogen and all of them things, I know for them things.
Carcinogen, yeah, all right. Well, it's a carcinogen said we in general. That's the whole point of that, you know. You have stuff like what you say, you eat flour. And just the refine. So treat refine now is just like your body. There's no mineral in that because after when you mill it, you take everything, even the rice. You see how people wash rice. Rice not for washing, you know. Cause here we do when you wash rice, right? You wash out the synthetic mineral that them put in it. And the rice itself is just like plastic. There's nothing there, just card. When you see them wash, the whites of them wash out of the rice, and just whatever them put in the rice. So when time, like when you go buy rice, you have to make sure that the rice have no synthetic stuff in it.
But you know why people wash the rice?
Yeah.
No people wash to get rid of the white water. The main reason why people wash the rice though, because of the way how they manufactured it.
We were brought up washing it in general. And next thing again, the
way it's packaged, why enough people why it's supposed to wash in my view, and the way how it's packaged, but because people always are worried that rat go piss pan it all and sit there. But when you put it in the pot and cook it, all of them things are gone. So even the white water when them wash off it, I try, as you say, why them wash off the
water them wash off is the mineral, is a synthetic mineral them add to the rice. That's all them wash out of it. Cause the rice, after you have the the rice, and you have the barn, and you have the endosperm. That's the brown part of the rice, yeah? It's called the barn and the endosperm. Endosperm. After when the mill remove this, so that's where all the vitamin there in the rice. That's whatever all of the nutrients in the rice. When they remove that and give it us the
that's why when you eat a rice some West Indian store, it come like a plastic you eat.
It is
and heavy.
Basically.
Clump up together.
Yeah. And it's like a lot of people don't really know. Rice is easy something for cooking in general. Like when you come to a boil, you need like the rice, a cup of rice or a cup and a half of liquid. Liquid after hot. And you toast the rice, bring it to a boil. Once you come to a boil, turn it on and make it simmer for 6 minutes, and then make it rest the next 10 minutes and fluff it up, and it's perfect every time. Understand? Yeah, that most white rice cook like that. But there's different ways they can cook still. But back to what I asked about the food thing. The food with even you say you eat the meat, yeah? I will tell you what happened to me. Cause like about a few weeks ago I do it. I'm living at the bathroom in general. Coming out meat. I know what kitchen working at. You understand? All right. Chicken are the worst meat you can eat, general.
Why?
From my experience, when I start finding out, it's like I broke my hand, I broke my right hand, right? And I find out, say, anytime I eat chicken, in general, I have an arthritis in my hand. I prove that. I can't make a fist. Eh?
Or you can't make a fist?
I stop eating meat.
Or you know, say arthritis too?
Let me not stop eating meat. Me not chicken from December last year. I'm finding out, say, you know, happen no more. Because I know it's like what happened, right? Me normally fast on the weekend. So, I used to work on this one Mexican restaurant called Happy Monkey. It's a fine dining restaurant, and I do a roast con pollo, which are chicken and rice, a seasoned rice. Want to send in the picture? But the way it cook, it is a really really interested with how it cook it. Really nice. Seeing so like a night time when I leave work and me make it, that was my station. I was a fry. I was a fry cook at the restaurant, so that me do. So it's like about $38 for that, you know, for that alone, you know. And right. Like that restaurant, at 3 months before you can get a table in there. A reservation alone, and it take you 3 months to make a reservation, like fine dining at the top. At night time, one time I go home, and I go home at night time, and I make a food with time. I'm going from 2 o'clock in the day, I'm come off like 11 o'clock. The restaurant closed like 10 o'clock, them closed, but sometimes I guess them in there, we still serve them till 10:30, 11 o'clock. From the inside of the door, we cater to them. This was a Janja restaurant, top chef, like one of the top chefs in the world. Right. Rude boy, morning time I make a fist in general. Like I wake up morning time, I have to make a fist in general. My hand hurt me, like my hand stiff up. If I stop eat the chicken in general, because I start learning the chicken is one of them meat they want to eat. They have this guy out of Missouri named Yaki Awakening. I know they were special. They must say like chicken. They must say chicken is one of the worst meat. They must say chicken is a meat where they must make it. It's not even a hybrid.
But question. When we grew up at Jamaica as little youth and we see our mother and father and grandmother and then we grow with grandmother, you realize that them people there, nyam chicken, beef, pork, and they live long, and enough of them people never used to go on a doctor, and enough of them never used to have all of them sickness that way people have nowadays and they sit there. You realize?
That's a fact. And let me elaborate on that, yeah? The meat, can I remember the meat there is kind of different because the meat them eat more of a wild, them are more of them eat grass, and them not really have the antibiotic in the meat, in the feeding for the meat. Then now a different thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Yo, Subi, I think that's a great point though. Like if you even look at the quality of meat and stuff, it's gone down because back in the days they didn't have as much chemicals and all of these industrial practices that they have now. 50 and 100 years ago, they didn't have that formulated yet. You feel me? And I love meat, Subi. I eat my pork and my meat.
Right.
But I'm not gonna be ignorant to the thing. You feel me?
Why do?
But what I'm saying is, Robert.
Yeah.
In comparison to back then, right? If we are going to say them time that the food never have no chemical on them something there, the meat them never have no chemical on them something there. It's the same thing now with the fruits and the vegetables.
That is a fact.
I agree. And the truth is that majority of us is consuming GMOs anyway, whether we like it or not.
Facts.
If you drink a soda, even if you just drink a soda, where do you think the sugar for that came from? It's cornstarch.
So let me say something. Let me say something about the GMO, yeah, which is a genetically modified organism, yeah. Nature do that in my general. Nature naturally do that, So
yes.
That is not really a big issue. The issue is the pesticide and them thing they like certain fruits are just not to be consumed really. Them are just things we cause mucus. So as mucus forming food is the problem.
But
explain it. Nature create GMO.
Wait, no, I wanted to say something to that. So listen, you're right. Nature do create GMO because mutations is how.
It's not really GMO. It's calling up, but it's the same process.
No. Nature creates modified versions of fruits. Yes,
it's the same
no
process.
question.
You understand? Like,
but here's the difference.
Like the wind, like the wind blow it, the bees and the animal and them just.
Yes,
and
but listen.
just come.
But here's the difference, though. Nature is time tested. This shit that they make it man-made, no one knows. This shit is only 20 years old.
Yeah.
No one knows what's going to happen 50 years from now, 100 years from now. We know what happens when you eat a banana. A banana been out for hundreds of years, but nobody knows.
Let me say something about the banana. Yeah, it's the banana now. So the banana, banana come from a place called New Guinea. You have two varieties. You have the Gros Michel and you have the Cavendish. Yeah. So in the 70s, them have a disease called the Panama disease. Wipe out all of the banana them in this western part of the world. What Dole and Chiquita did, they go back and then recreate a banana, which are the one that we have now. Because one of the disease was susceptible to the virus, and one of the banana the virus couldn't kill. But it no bear to for them standard. It no bear that much because everything is as underweight. So them want them to be bigger.
I feel like Subi did a live on this. Yeah, we know bananas come from about 7,000 years ago, and they used to have seeds. We know. Those are the little. Subi did a live talking about this about a couple years back. We did a whole live talking about that.
We did the orange and all of them things.
So this, how me learn about this? A culinary school me learn this, we have to do.
All right. So what you just say a while ago now, bro.
Yeah.
So that solidify the argument to me. I try, brother. 90% or maybe more of what we are eating now is basically mutations.
Yes.
All right.
What we call healthy, no animal. Everything where you would have said healthy
is a GMO. Yes.
Is a GMO, brother.
Yes.
Well, you see me.
As you said, nature genetically modified things.
Yes.
See? Because it's like a lizard heel get cut off and it go back.
Yeah, but look, Subi, you gotta remember this too. Plants create fruits to spread their seeds, not for us to have a big apple or a big
right. So that's what I'm trying to say. It's like when a lizard lose its tail and it grow back. So nature stay. Nature, like case in point, the jellyfish them must produce if there's more pollution in the ocean.
Them clean up. That's what they do. Them clean the ocean.
Them clean up. So if the more pollution we have, more jellyfish them you see. So even if you kill off, say we are get rid of jellyfish them see the need for mass produce. And so nature stay with eat fruits and vegetable and all them something they like it. It give a mutation if it feels like it can't if you try kill out the original or whatever then. Make sense, Robert?
Yeah, we on the same page. Yeah, we on the same page.
So with that said, what I'm saying is, because if you notice the taste of food has gone down drastically.
Yes, absolutely.
The taste of food is, brother, one time when me just a bus, me couldn't go far and find a West Indian restaurant. Me couldn't do it. Me have to find the West Indian restaurant and me have to check out. Me have to get the stew chicken and all them sitting there.
Let me elaborate on a part there, yeah? Here what going on in general. A lot of the stuff them buy the cheap product. It can't taste good. Most of them can't.
But even if it's not cheap, me at least say everything is so hybrid nowhere.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. What I mean cheap, it means it is hybrid. It is like the lowest standard. It's like there's no quality there. So it can't taste good.
Right.
But listen, not to branch the conversation because I'm still sticking to the main point. Part of the reason why it's like this is because of capitalism. Every quarter, these companies have to make more and more profits. So how you think they do that? They cut the product, that they add more and more and more cut to the product. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm sure you've seen the articles where they'll show you the Sprite bottle. The bottle look the same, but it's less content inside of it. And they do that by adding little dimples.
Like
they add
2
little
ounces.
dimples to the jaw.
2
They
ounces
put
less.
Yeah, they put little designs on the plastic, and to you look at it and think, oh, it's a nice design, but that design takes up more space inside of the canister. So the same thing applies to food. They want to be able to produce more and more and more and more food every quarter and have more and more and more profits every quarter. And how they going to do it? They can't get it from thin air. So they find ways to cut corners, and every 5 years, every 10 years, the corners get cut.
Demand. They're trying to meet the demand.
Yes, exactly. Because you have, like you just said, the demand. You got countries like India, China, Africa. 20 years ago and 30 years ago, them people wasn't eating like how they eating now, but they getting money now.
But remember, say the US, you know, especially the US, you know, did force the agenda for distribute GMO food to them regions there.
Yeah, but Subi, you said that to me before, and I'm going to tell you now what I told you then. GMOs is necessary, Subi. If we just left it up to organic food, there's not enough organic food on the earth to feed the world, bro. There's what,
No. This is the problem. No.
Okay, I'm listening.
It's cause and effect, because here why you say that now, right? Everything was designed to bring in GMO, and Leslie said something important here. I think we should expound on it. You know, intentionally modified is totally different from nature modified. I think there's something.
Facts. Yeah.
So based on even what she's saying, GMO, where I say is necessary. They made GMO necessary. If you understand,
I don't agree with that, but okay.
I'm gonna show you why. I'm gonna show you why. Because I think I still have a textbook here. How if they went about to getting GMO in these regions, because these territories, they were doing fine through what? Farming. Understand that, you know. But everywhere that any war happened, the land becomes desolate. The land becomes infertile. Anytime them go in a certain regions and use certain type of chemical weapons or anything of the sort, or mine oil and all them things there, and whatever them doing in the regions, the land becomes infertile, and as such, no food cannot grow there. So farming and them things that used to be a major factor in feeding the population can no longer feed the population. So that really caused what Wells say, them have to give them GMO. But a lot of places in the that side of the world, the land became the way it is. Like places in Hawaii and in places. Why I think places in Hawaii, nothing can grow in them places there again. Because certain military factors they have mine and all kind of things that they go on. So and I use all kind of nuclear sitting in other regions. And in time them store them thing in other regions are dropped in form of nuclear, you know, bomb or anything in a certain region. Or anything we do with them and them thing that nothing can grow there, brother.
The pH for the ground get too acidic and it can't grow. Nothing can grow.
Nothing can grow there.
But all right, so look, so hear me now. So listen, all that is true, yeah, but you acting like they test nuclear weapons all over the world. They don't. Listen, this is the real.
Here's my family. Let me say something about that. Yeah, you have to understand, you know, my general. Whenever it rains, the rains only take up wine on the ground and put it back down, you know. So it's killing it the same way. You have like and Subi talk about this. I'm telling you, Subi like about a few years ago, them have a kind of food them call biodynamic. Biodynamic is a high standard of food. There's no fertilizer on it, and it not modify nothing. And there's only like a certain amount I hit them have around the world. Now back to what Subi I say about the food. Yeah, it's like life is a business. You understand? We're not capitalist.
Brother, you see all them things you see them do with them.
All right, come. Let me get my chance. All right, so boom, Subi. Look, all right, look, mama. All right, so listen, I'm from Guyana, right? My family is from Guyana, right? My mother was born in 1952, right? In 1952, the global population was 2.5 billion people. In 2023, the global population is almost 9 billion people. That's almost 4 times the amount of people, bro. We can't compare now to then. It was less people with their hands out trying to eat. And you got to understand that the standard of living back then was a lot lower too, because you got to remember, during those time periods, majority of the wealth of the earth was concentrated in the West. It was the British and the French and the Yankees eating all the steak dinners. Everybody else was eating, hold up. Everybody else was getting a plate where 75% of the plate was rice, 20% of it was vegetables, and then the next 20 was a piece of meat. You go and you look at a Yankee plate, it's 80% meat with the 20% making up the rest of the plate. So now, as globalization continues, money is spreading around more equally. People's quality of living is increasing. They too now want some of the same things that we enjoyed for forever. And because of that, the demand for chicken. Yo, Subi, remember I sent you that video where they showed you how in Benin they buy the old chickens from France or some shit like that, remember? And it was like the chicken that's unedible, like from the hens that laid all the eggs and no longer could lay eggs anymore, and they had tough meat. And they would send that.
It's the same thing with the cows then.
Yes.
But the cows, they're not even send the cows them to Africa alone. They send the cows them to the McDonald's and all of them things there.
Yes,
To grind up everything.
They call that spent. They call those spent cattle, right? So the point that I'm making is that it's more people now that want to eat, and there's only but so much land that's farming and that could output but so much. Now, the last thing I'm gonna say before I shut up is this: the West still has a high concentration of all the resources. For each and every one of us in the Western world, there's 3 or 4 times the food for us to eat. But that ratio is gonna have to shift because there's billions of people on the other side of the world that want to eat too. That's all I wanted to say.
But watch this now. You said back in them days when your mother, right? When your mother born, it was 2.5 billion people on Earth. You know why? Because medicine changed.
Yes, and access to food, Subi, and access to food as well.
No, it's not only access to food. It's medicine is primarily responsible.
No question.
The increased lifespan because you have less chill. Remember, say you used to have a whole part of child's
infant mortality. I got you.
Infant mortality. Remember, say you used to have people that live shorter. Are less people were not living as long because when a person gets sick, normally there were no medication to keep people alive past 60 when they have certain.
I gotta cut you off, but you know why you gotta put food in there? Because you gotta remember, Subi, that's when the FDA was created in the 1940s and 30s. Remember, back in the days, they used to have mad different size jars for different products. The FDA is the one that said soda got to be in a certain type of jar, medication got to be in a certain kind of jar, it has to be in a certain kind of color. They're the one that came up with those standards. Before that, there were no necessary standards. You could buy food and it could be glass in it and all that shit. That was a thing back in the days too.
No.
They taught you that.
No. But that's different. There was not a shortage of food. You understand me? I say. There was no shortage of food. They were. You're
wrong. Subi, they were big famines. Subi, come on.
But listen. The famines were basically manufactured. There were no shortage of food. Even right now. Right now on Earth, there are lands where people can farm, or lands that can, that they whosoever can farm. Lands that are fertile. But them don't want to. They don't want to. You have to understand that. It's the same way how people in Yemen, we can just make food reach people in Yemen by a snap of a finger. It's the same way back in the days when you had famine. The people them like Selassie totally sold off the people them properties, right? and block aid or did not get aid for the people who did starve. In South Africa, we had the President Botha atrocities. In a place like Somali, war caused some of them famine. You see what I say?
All right,
And
let me check this information. I just Googled it while you were speaking, right? The World Peace Foundation reported that from 1870 to 1970, Great Famines killed on average 930,000 people per year. Since 1980, annual deaths have dropped to an average of 75,000 people, less than 10% of what it had been in the 1970s. So it's less and less famines now.
No, we're not arguing. I'm not arguing if there were famines.
No, I know you're not arguing that there weren't. I'm trying to say that there's
why we had. I'm telling you why we had famine. Why did we have famine?
Because
just the same when you see the people in the Amazon, right? Them have rain, them have because you need trees and them things to forget all them things. A clean air, right? You need them things to survive. So what them try to? Them try to cut down the trees in the Amazon, try to drive the people them out of them habitat. So what gonna happen to them? Them are gonna starve, right? If them can't feed themselves. But when they were in the Amazon, when them get to fish, them get to hunt, then get to plant, all of them things here.
Use the Amazon, use Africa, use South Sudan, like use them places, sub-Saharan Africa, places where you
all
can't.
Of those, but listen, all of those places, like what
no, but it's a trade. It's a trade.
Those are manufactured stuff.
Right, but they used to trade, you know. They used to trade. So regions. Remember, Africa was divided, you know. So we can't even say South Sudan and this and that and re. So man should be able to roam the earth in the region where he's at. Case in point, Africa. You understand? Without borders, where a man have to stay one place and dead in the desert. You see what I say? It's just like the Aboriginal people in Australia. Them never really station one place. That's them from if you read upon them, you realize that there
was no mass.
Exactly.
So good afternoon, good evening, gentlemen.
Hey, I'm Julie, how are you?
Evening. So a lot of those famines back in the day, they were manufactured. Right now we have more of a land crisis because of all the mining. Even in our little island, Jamaica, with the bauxite, what they did to the land
exactly.
there.
Exactly.
Right? A lot of those farmers, a lot of those farmers there, they can't even plant back what they used to plant.
Exactly. Thank you.
But what I want to go to, gentlemen, are solutions, right? Because there are certain things that we can control and certain things that we cannot control. So because of the world that we're living in, my thing is you have to learn to listen to your body, and you have to be able to separate your mind from your body. Because what I've found is a lot of times you will tell yourself you crave something. For instance, there's this one young lady I was talking to the other day, and she keeps saying, I have to have ice cream every week. And she's a singer, and she has a beautiful voice. I said, ice cream? And she said, I have to have it. I'm craving it. I said to her, you know what? I think you might be calcium deficient. So your mind is telling you that you need ice cream because it satisfies that craving. But your body is really telling you that you need calcium. You need to go check it out. And she checked it out, and she was really... One second there. She was really, really calcium deficient, but because of the fact that she's so train her mind to think that she need ice cream, right? But she was really calcium deficient, and because she's 45, it makes sense. We lose a lot of calcium when you're up in that age, their bone density and all that stuff. So I told her, don't bother with, don't take no pill. There's other ways to get calcium. You know what I mean? There's okra. You can get a lot of calcium in okra. A lot of things, a lot of those greens. So the thing is, even though the greens have pesticide and stuff, what we always have to do, gentlemen, is choose the lesser evil as much as possible. And also, this whole myth, what people talk about balanced diet and balance this and but listen, you can't think in terms of balance. You have to think in terms of harmony for your own body, right? Because sometimes your body, can you hear me?
Yeah, we're here.
Sometimes your body will need certain things, and another time your body will need certain things. Sometimes in the winter, my body, I know, needs more ginger. right? And you have to be able to in tune for your own body. So you can't really control the outside world, but you have to control your inner surroundings in your inside. And you have to say, when your mind tell you, I want this, I want this, I want this, think, what does my body need that my mind is interpreting that I want? You see what I mean? That is how I don't go doctor often, and I'm hardly ever sick. I never get sick because I always feel something when it's coming, and I knock it right out with my ginger fruits, as turmeric,
Doctor,
all of that stuff, right? So
doctors
it's
just
that
like the pastors.
right. Well, kind of, but what
The
I'm saying is we
scammers.
have to be in tune with what's going on in us and our body. And it's the same thing too. It's like there's a lot of juxtapositions with important things in life, because even with time, like people say, oh Julia, you know, you work too much, you need work-life balance. But no, I need work-life harmony, what works for my life, right? Because if you think about it, gentlemen, like even when a plane taking off, right, a plane don't use the same energy it takes to take off the ground that it takes when it's in flight. So you're going to use a lot more energy sometimes, and then sometimes you cruise, right? So it's for you to always be in tune with your body and know what your mind is telling you and know what your body is really telling you. That's all I have to say about that. Hello?
Let me say something to you. You see that turmeric, sister?
Yeah.
You want to stay away from it.
Really? Why? Tell
Yeah,
me.
man. It give brain disease and
Turmeric is deadly.
Really?
turmeric. It give brain disease and kidney problem.
Okay. I don't drink that too much of it, but I do at times, especially in the winter.
It's
Like,
a hybrid.
yeah.
You are going turmeric. It's not even the
Yeah.
hybrid factor. It is there's a it come like garlic. People don't know say there's a chemical in the garlic. Where
Yeah, man. Deadly.
yeah, people say good for you, you know, but they don't know say there's a chemical in it but dangerous. Right?
Poison.
But actually bore hole in the mucous membrane.
Okay.
Then,
They are like a lot of the stuff, the modified stuff, them that's why I do. They rupture your mucous membrane and there's a disease. They form the,
if you check thing there, if you check India, there is a lot of dialysis.
Kidney dialysis, yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
And if you realize Indian people, what them connected to, turmeric and curry.
But they also do have a lot of sweets though, Mr. Vegas. And they eat a lot of sweets.
No, it is the cumin. It is the cumin and the
predominantly
turmeric.
them consume a lot of turmeric.
It's the cumin. Listen up, it's the cumin and the turmeric it trace back to.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll look
That's why
too.
them smell.
And another thing a lot of vegan use, which is not good, zero good, is a thing when you agave.
Agave, yeah,
Yep.
I don't use that. Yeah.
Agave, if you put it down, if you throw the whole buckle on the counter, not one ant touch it. And for something to be so sweet, and ants don't mess with it. Why you mess with it? And ants love sugar. So
that's what they use to make tequila, no?
you see the powder them when you go in your hotel room and you get them little powder there when they say a sweet.
Those are deadly stuff, man.
Yeah, no,
the ants not touch it.
Those are aspartame.
Aspartame, no. I
those are deadly.
Those are cancer. That's just pure cancer.
You say put on raw cane sugar, where everybody has said, if you stay away from and use sweet now kind of sitting, you can't get answer for that.
Yeah. You must always look at nature.
Trust me. So if you want to know, all right, you see enough people are cook. You say we go in a restaurant, you don't see no fly. Yeah, man.
No, Jenna, listen, Jenna. Those fly, listen, Jenna. They fly them cars from Maggot in general. Them bread.
You no matter what, they could have cars from Gagot. If you go in a restaurant and you don't see no fly, take time walk out.
So let me say this, eh? You see, listen up. We grew up eating.
How much Chinese restaurant you go in and see fly? When you go in a restaurant, you don't see no fly, you have to take time make a Michael Jackson moonwalk.
Well, I hate flying, I'm a general.
You could have eat them more, brother.
No, Jenna.
You could have eat them. Listen, brother. You see, me did have when we used to cook a lot of meat here and them something. You see, as me start season so, me have to put mesh for my sitting here, so you know. Yeah, man, we can't get rid of them, man.
But if you AC, Mr. Vegas, you're not gonna get that fly. If the restaurant AC, you're not gonna get that fly in there.
That's not true, sister.
Listen
Them
me.
still them still coming. There's
Them
just
still
like
coming.
When
low
you
temperature mess
when
Yeah.
the only way you're not get no fly in your things, them unless your place lock up airtight. You see me saying people no restaurant is like locked up and all them something there. But
That's true.
listen me, man. Fly.
That's true.
Everything, every one of them sitting the way you see out there in nature, Virgin. Every one of them sitting the way you see out there. That's why you see enough animal gone extinct and enough birds gone extinct and something. And enough, if you're going on the Amazon, you see some whole heap of different species where we not even know about are exposed to.
True.
And them used to migrate at certain time of the year. And them, enough of the things them stop migrate.
Yeah.
Enough species stop migrate and them things. So remember one time that come and see how different species just show up. See? Them things kind of slow down. Because one, too much chemical in the air and all them sitting there, too much pollution and enough of them something. So enough of the animal them and enough of the birds them and all them, so the species them not really function like what them for function, you know. Remember, you know one time when I look at youth, when rain go fall, you see the blackbird them just come and them just farm and then they go so woo, and you see them make a spin. And then just come and make a spin and go so woo. And we used to just stand up and fascinated with them and we just watch them and watch them and watch them. And we just say, rain go fall and they could put on
that's true.
What to do to catch water. We used to run and say, yo, go empty the drum, go empty the drum, go empty the drum. Right? And the bird them come and you see the bird them farm them and they go so woo. And then gone up that and I say, yo, the pretty is a shame, brethren.
Yeah.
Right?
Dark. And then the white one, the garling one, them they say somebody I got sick. And when they say the drunk or you know say I dead the boat.
Everything where we used to, number one, we have lights. We have a lot more lights now. We have a lot more lights now.
Yeah.
So enough of the thing them can't function like the owl. The owl, right?
Yeah.
If you take out all the amount of light now we put up everywhere now. Even the owl, the man them thing that about to go extinct, you know.
Yeah.
Because remember saying, you know, at night them hunt, you know.
Yeah, not nocturnal, yeah. Yeah,
You understand me? I remember saying human being go inhabit now a lot of places where wild animals used to there. It's just like
exactly
even
right.
like the sea and them thing there. See? If you notice the other day in the pandemic when the water we have to turn in our house. A lot of places you can research it, go look. A lot of places over
Italy.
the world.
It replenish, yeah.
Yeah, man, Italy.
replenish,
All
it
the
replenish.
in Venice.
And some species start come back in close to the shoreline and them
That's
thing.
facts.
Then couldn't tell when last them see them species there.
That is facts. That is
But
facts.
Yeah.
Subi,
I know that for a fact, that's
let me
true.
touch on a point, yeah? Let me touch on a point, yeah? You see cornmeal? Cornmeal is something we want to eat, you know.
Why me drink every day, brother? Tell me about it. Corn, right? Corn hybrid.
Yeah, it leach mineral out of your body.
Oh shit.
So here we go,
Always
yeah?
say dry something out your body. I mean, I know about what you know, say it dry
Corn is
something.
corn. So why do if you notice like if your fingernail are yellow from the lack of calcium or the corn do it. So corn come from a grass called teosante, yeah? It grow in South America. It grow the corn a two kernel it grow. It grow two kernel on it. So what them do, they modify it now and make it. They modify and make it now. So when you eat it, in general, it leach mineral out of your body. So from me learn them things, in general, me run
But
from
question
it, in general.
though, but if a corn a leach mineral, there must be another thing where you can eat to replace the leach mineral.
Right.
And that's the
Well-
problem with animal.
Well, hear this now,
Right.
my general. Listen now.
Right.
You can't throw dirt and clean water in a container and expect to go clean in my general.
No, but if it takes something out of your body, you need to find.
Find out.
It's just like people living at the cold have to take over the counter vitamin D.
Well,
Let me
you
take
see
this-
that listen now, over the counter vitamin D. I would like to know how them take out the vitamin out of the sun, because the vitamin
No,
already in your
what
body.
them do them create? No. A science, you know. I must say what I deal with science, you know.
I
what
mean, I
them
try
do-
to understand it the same way.
No, what them do is them created a genetic thing to basically behave or feed your body or whatever it do to your body. The same way like how the sun would do that to your body, brethren.
Nah, I just googled it. So how they do it is they use UV radiation to irradiate like yeast, and from that yeast, it produces the vitamin.
So
there you
listen,
go.
so let me say something about that.
Modification.
Yeah, it's manipulation, of
So,
course. It's not natural.
Right, so that makes it, so them create
supplements-
something.
Yeah,
So them
supplements
create
ain't natural anyway.
Exactly. So then create something, but it's like it come from a source, but it's like how we just say China make a fake sun.
This is what it says exactly. It says dietary supplements that contain vitamin D are manufactured using UV irradiation of ergostol and yeast. The vitamin D is typically produced with the irradiation. It's
so
just
the
giving a little
yeast,
more
the
details.
yeast is not a good thing. The yeast is not a good thing, and the radiation is not a good thing. Yeah. So listen.
What do you mean? Wait, we get radiation.
No,
we
no.
need every day
No,
you go
depends.
outside, you get
Yeah,
radiation.
man.
No,
Yeah, man,
listen up,
you need
listen up.
radiation, man. The ray,
You just-
ray from the, well, no,
Family,
ray,
listen up.
sun ray,
Let
you
me-
know, it's got the
Let me
radiation.
clarify myself now, my brother. Let me clarify myself
Okay.
now, my brother. The sun is different from the one of them other. So you need the sun. When you go into the sun activates it in your body. And your body
But
produces it naturally.
what Hannibal, what we have to say here now?
The sun makes it come from your melanin and all of that, and it hits you and it produces that. Yeah, so it's just
Right.
doing it through.
That's what I'm saying.
But
So
what
me, I
we're
tell you,
saying
say,
to
the
you,
one-
what
the
we're
one
saying
I
to you,
take- listen
Hannibal,
up.
based on studies, because I remember saying them not really just take it up and just give, you know.
Oh yeah, you
Based
think
on
so?
studies.
Let
According
me
to
say
them,
something,
dude,
my brother.
according,
Hold on,
no,
let me
but
say something to you.
according,
Let me say something to you, yeah?
well,
No vitamin.
according to
Listen.
them.
No vitamin no work. Not one of them work. No vitamin we see them sell over the counter no work. But you can't
So,
take vitamin like that.
Well, you know what?
So wait, you know what? There's some truth to what you're saying because the FDA don't endorse no vitamin, and if according to them, the shit is rubbish. But if you ask,
All right.
but bro, if you take vitamins, you feel the difference, and it's not a placebo. This shit is clearly working. It's not a you know what the truth is this. Every one of us is going to agree on this. The best way to get your vitamins is in your food, fruits and vegetables, and meat, obviously, fish and etc. Vitamins, when you take multivitamins, majority of it you piss it and you shit it out. You don't even get to absorb it.
Let me tell you something about the vitamin, yeah? Let me tell you something about the vitamin. When you take vitamin, yeah? If you take vitamin, it work, because your stomach acid, burn it out. It's not going in your blood. And before it go in your blood, it give you a thing called leaky gut, where it start leaching in your bloodstream.
But that's what I just said. That's what I just said. Most, like if you ever look on the vitamin bottles, right? It'll say 1,000%, 3,000%. You only need 100%. That's what the daily recommended about.
Because
you
gotta take that much.
No, exactly. Exactly. So that's why if you look on the like if I show you a multivitamin bottle right now, the reason why it's 3,000 and 4,000% is because they know, like you just said, most of that shit is not going to get absorbed to your body. You're going to piss it out and you're going to shit it out. But that's also why when you on the bottle, it tells you to eat food when you take the multivitamin. That's to increase the absorption.
Before you take vitamin, I'm going to drink seawater, man.
No, sir.
You're mad, man.
Go drink
seawater. Make you hallucinate.
No, listen to this.
You talking about leaky gut? That's the real way to get leaky gut. Seawater.
Family, the seawater, yeah? Listen. Just like how the sea moss have the 92 mineral, the sea moss, the seawater have it too. That you want out of it.
Brother, every time man get chopped out of sea, every time man get chopped out of sea and go drink on seawater,
it drives you mad.
Too much.
But Hannibal, you being in the sea and around the sea salt is enough, because remember your skin is the largest organ and it absorbs things, right? So you can go in the sea and get your nutrients, right?
Listen, this is what I said. I said before you go take the vitamin, go drink some seawater.
Yeah. Before. Well, eating it is the best way, but there is also
water cannot penetrate. Water cannot penetrate the skin for giving a vitamin.
Your body can absorb minerals though from the water.
Absorb the mineral from the salt.
Yeah, you can absorb the minerals.
I don't know. It would probably take a lot.
Listen up. Hold on.
Subi's right though. Your skin is there to prevent water from getting into your body.
Your skin is the largest organ that absorbs things as well. That's why people can poison you through the skin. That's why you can take cannabis through your skin. So you can look at it. I'm not saying the salt, I'm not saying salt, but I'm saying a lot of those minerals can be absorbed. A lot of those minerals can be absorbed through the skin. Look at it. Look at it.
You see the lipid when in your skin? The lipid when your skin, you know, is like it blocks certain things from entering certain layers.
Fat, you know, my brother.
Eh?
Just fat, you know. Just a name for fat, you know.
You break up, brother.
They say lipid. You hear me?
Right.
Lipid is just fat.
Yeah, that natural fat.
Yeah.
But certain things like water can penetrate it.
No, yeah, certain things, but
So that means that if water can penetrate it, how the seawater penetrate it?
I mean, if
Well,
you
yes,
soaking it for a long time, where you know when you get the blisters on your fingers and shit, probably at that point,
The water,
maybe. But
if you're in the water too long, the water break down your body.
yes.
Brother, listen, man. It break down your body in the sense where
Your body can't hold the moisture out anymore, and your skin starts to like break down. Like,
No,
like when you take a shower, if you take a shower in hot water after 30-40 minutes, you see how your hands look? That's because it's starting to break down.
No, that's not that. This is the reason for that is the reason for that is the flesh cook at I think 115 degrees. So after 115 degrees, if you're not same time, I cook it start cooking.
No. I'm not talking about burn. I'm not talking about burn.
Listen.
no, but I
hot water.
cook, you know, realize that's why I show them signal up on the outside.
No. Because even if the water is cold, if you ever go to the beach and you're in the water all day, when you come out, your skin don't be blistered, like not blistered, but like your skin don't be looking like different.
No, Dre. No, I know if you hold the underwater long, you see your hands start look like a shrivel up on them thing there.
But that's what I'm talking about. The shriveling.
But I don't think it's been broken down, because if it a breakdown, it couldn't come back to normal. When something break down, it break down and gone, it continue to break. But your hand actually is like when you're cold and your feet get small. And you're going to heat on your feet. You know, the blood circulates all them things. Why? Lack of circulation. So when you're in the water,
let me just Google it and save us the work. All right. It says, why do fingers and toes wrinkle in the bathtub? The outermost layer of the skin swells when it absorbs water. It is tightly attached to the skin underneath, so it compensates for the increased area by wrinkling.
Yes, sir.
That's what it says.
Yes, sir. So the break basically a breakdown of first about what happens is when
it's
like somebody drown.
It's over absorbed.
Right, when somebody drown now and your body stop function. You see? That's how no water start penetrate the skin now, because the lipid them is not there now, or the natural fat is not there to fight out anything. Your body basically not function. If there's no functionality, that means that your body are gonna break down. And your body your body start swell and them thing there. And when your body starts swell, of course, there's certain areas where go crack, and those areas that crack now, water go soak your body now like a piece of log in the water.
I got you.
You understand what I say? So I basically them thing the boy will not even get to talk about the thing, but I think I want to jump off of that topic. But we want to get the gist.
Yeah.
I personally think say nowadays it's hard to say I eat proper and all of them things.
It's rare that there's a person eating 100% organic. Somewhere in
the Dr. Leila Africa, the man they would not even eat an egg. And the man they
I
see
cut it in my general. I cut the egg in a period in my general. I not eat it in my general.
Listen, if you ask me, GMO is fine. I don't run away from the GMO shit. I don't really care.
I'm afraid, my general. Like, I'm afraid.
But you would
want to 2 cents on something I do. The man that eat like the meat eater, the man that eat meat, and you know what I mean. One of the thing with, you know what I mean, meat not supposed to eat with starch, right?
Right.
That are one of the main thing. The starch and the meat, the acid in your stomach can't manage it, right? So your stomach carries for produce more acidity.
What you say a while ago, my general? What you say? The acid
all right.
Stomach, listen,
the acid in your stomach.
Let him finish.
No, the acid in your stomach can't manage the starch and the meat, right? And you know your body, once you eat it, your body starts trying to produce more like stronger acid to fight it.
You mean combine, brother?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? So it because start getting one for heartburn and them stuff. The best way if you eat meat, vegetable, starch and vegetable. You know what I mean? Yeah, the meat is better eat the meat by itself.
Right.
Right? Especially the meat nowadays. You know what I mean? Them toxic meat. Yeah. Eat it by itself or with eat and veg. Don't mix it with starch.
Oh, okay.
So the starch, listen, the starch break down to sugar, yeah? Sugar feed
Yeah.
disease. The meat give off a kind of acid. Yeah? But hear this, yeah?
Yeah.
The stomach acid is a one is the stomach acid is 1.5 pH, melt as steel.
But what may I say to you?
That, huh?
You have to remember, you know, when certain things going in your body, you know, right? For your body, like, remember, your body gonna try heal whatever. So your body can start produce, right? A certain, like, a stronger, more acid, or, you know, start work even
Your body start
fast or strong, right? To break down that. So it's not about the type of acid.
First of all, let me say this, yeah? First of all, the reason why people eat meat to get iron out of the meat is the blood. We overcook the meat. So therefore, there's no iron in it. There's a tissue left back. This is just tissue left back, yeah? And your body have to break down that. That start ferment. It start ferment. The meat start ferment in your body, plus the acid. I just have disease. I just mucus forming food. No, when I start put mucus in your body, now why do you know it in return rupture your mucous membrane and you're exposed to disease?
What that meat?
Yeah, when I eat meat, like with the meat,
But what I'm saying to you, know, brother. Likewise.
Yo, Subi, as much meat as you see me eat, you ever hear me complain about
vegetarian with them spray?
Yo, Subi, you ever hear me complain about heartburn?
Never. No.
Vegetables is when you're sick of vegetables, you know.
Eh?
Vegetables when you're sick of vegetables now. Fruits the body designed to eat now. The black
But
body
the
designed
fruits,
to eat.
brother. If you put an apple, mango, or any one of them fruits there under a microscope right now, brother. You see some parasite are ring up in that blood clot, you see?
Well,
listen, humans, we supposed to eat fruits, meat, and vegetables all together in a balanced diet.
Look,
You're
vegetables.
not supposed to just eat fruits. You're not supposed to just eat vegetables. You're not supposed to just eat meat. You're supposed to eat all three. They all are important for our bodies.
No. Meat not really important for your body, brother. You know what I mean? Not the living thing that's supposed to be eaten, brother. That's like, you know, that's a life.
All right, wait. Let me just say one
hold on, guys. Wait a second. I just wanted to say
Let me just say one more thing and then I'm going to shut up.
Hold on a second.
Look. We having this conversation about GMO and natural, right? Eating meat is natural. Our ancestors ate meat. So eating sea moss, listen, living on sea moss and all of that is not natural. That's man-made. Our ancestors was eating meat. They was running out animals and eating meat. They wasn't sea moss.
Hold on, is the sea moss is man-made?
Robert, you're muted. Robert, we're not hearing you.
Oh, my fault. Look, I'm not saying sea moss is man-made. It's absolutely not. But what I'm saying is that living on a diet solely on greens and sea moss and that stuff, that's man-made. That's a new concept.
No, Bridget. Listen, no, Bridget.
No. That's not new, man.
Okay.
Listen.
So the Egyptians was vegan.
Yeah.
So listen, hold on a second. Before you guys go there.
Rubbish. Thank you. I couldn't grow no fruit.
Before you guys go there, I just wanted to go back just to that.
No, Subi, you're wrong. They could grow fruit.
Go back to that topic about absorbing things through the skin. You can't absorb things through the skin. There's actually new studies right now that's showing that people are trying to cure diseases through mineral soaks. It's the same thing why sometimes now they have nicotine patches that go through the skin, go straight to your blood. There are certain things, diabetic medications that can go through it. So there's certain things, certain minerals that you can get from the sea that's permeable through the skin and goes to the bloodstream. So I just want to clear that up. And leave that there.
Chlorine. Listen, the body absorbs chlorine.
Yeah, that was a good point with the nicotine patch. That was a great point.
Yeah, that's a great point. Even with the protection patch and everything.
Exactly. So what you said?
Great point. So you know what that just proved to it? It just proved to us that science keep evolving.
Exactly.
Yes, sir. But focus on what I just said about it being natural to eat meat. Our ancestors was eating meat. They wasn't living on no damn vegetables.
Our grandmother, you're not even go so far, brother. They ain't even go so far. our mother, and fear our mother, and feed them mother, a bear meat them used to consume.
Yes, our ancestors wasn't building pyramids and building all that off of fucking greens and lentil beans. No, sir.
Not even real stuff in general. Listen, the human body not designed to eat meat unless you're Caucasian brethren.
Bro, but what about all the vitamins?
Yep.
Bro, you can't get protein. You can't get the same type of protein from plants. Animal protein and plant protein is not the
Yeah,
same.
but your body don't need the animal protein.
What?
Your body don't need that. You know what I mean? Your body don't need that.
Listen, so how do you explain the fact that people who don't eat meat tend to be malnourished and deficient in vitamins?
That's a lie, man. They're just sick. That's a different thing. Not saying you can't eat. Just you can't get if you're vegetarian or you're not going to get sick or you know what I mean.
Robert,
That doesn't mean.
There's a guy out of Missouri named Yaki Awakening. That's the new Dr. Sebi. Check out him. Check him out on YouTube. You will learn
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something where we have to understand, Bridget.
There's no vitamin B12 in plants. No vitamin B12 in plants.
Let me teach you something. I'm glad to say that, Robert. Because your body needs vitamin B12. But watch this now. You see, before I started vegan, I did 2 years straight of straight vegan, no meat whatsoever. Then time I follow Dr. Sebi diet.
And I used to yell at you like, yo, Sumi, I eat ya.
No, I used to cuss you out.
Yeah, I know.
Robert, I like, yo, me go join the Popeye's line. Me said, you got dead. Zin? That time I watch Layla African man, the religious liberation. They, them, Congo, them. You can't even make the man that knows you even eat a piece of fish or nothing, brethren. Man, they cuss you. And I did this for 2.5 years. Good thing was my acid reflux never act up the way it used to act up, right? The way it used to, but the problem is, the downside is my blood, my white blood cell drop.
Yeah, you start getting anemic, nigga. I know, nigga.
All right, Vegas. I'm gonna ask you a question.
What I ask you? My white blood cell drop so low when we start fret. The doctor them a test me for everything. Kind of so once white blood cell and they start test you for HIV, all and they start test you for. Zin? When me come some boom now ease off of the vegan diet, I me start consume back some cow food and sitting there. My white blood cells start go back up, virgin. So me know of a fact. Say, can I go?
Hold on a second. Gentlemen, can I say something about that, please? Mr. Vegas is right. And let me tell you something. First of all, let's go back to nature. Always go back to nature. First thing, right? We are an adaptable species. So there's no way the creator is going to make us and say you're supposed to only eat plants or only eat meat. Now, secondly, go back to nature again. Look at how our teeth are designed. We are omnivorous. We're supposed to eat both meat and vegetables because the front teeth are the molars.
No.
Listen, wait, let me finish.
Nope.
Let me finish. We have
She gonna talk about the canines.
Listen. Exactly. We have incisors, which are the front teeth. Sorry. We have molars and premolars, which are the teeth that are supposed to be used like herbivores. That's what herbivores have to cut and to grind the plants. And then we also have canine teeth, which are the sharp ones in the next to the incisors. And those ones are supposed to rip through flesh. We are an adaptable species. We are supposed we can eat either plants or meat. We are omnivorous, right?
Let me say this.
Hey, so listen, I agree with you.
Hold on. Let her finish.
What I'm saying is you have to always go back to nature. How was our body designed? If you notice, we adapt. People who live in the hotter countries, we have more melanin in our skin. Our hair is thicker so that we can protect our scalp from burning and our brains from burning.
Our nose
are broader because we have to take in more air.
But look, wait.
So we adapt.
That canine argument has been debunked though, because there are other animals with canines that aren't meat eaters. So while I agree with you that we're supposed to eat meat, using the canines as an argument is flawed. It's been debunked.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
Hippos have big canines and gorillas have canines, and they both don't eat meat. So you can't really use the canine as an argument.
They don't have canines. If you look, Google it, they don't.
Are you kidding? Gorillas don't have canines?
They have molars and premolars. Check it. Check it right now. Check it right now.
Let me say this.
Panda
Let me say
bears,
this. Listen.
panda
Let me
bears,
say
all
this.
of
Yeah.
those that have those teeth, they're supposed to grind plants and cut through
Let me
plants.
say this. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
We are closest to the gorilla. They don't eat meat.
No.
Eating start.
Hannibal, try to cut you. The fact say the gorilla cannot eat meat but stay so strong is not just based on just vegetarians more than
Go ahead.
and the gorilla, when the gorilla eat, the gorilla basically all this, like how we die, let's say we look at Kalalu, we take off all the stock and them something and blah blah blah. Just when the gorilla eat an orange or a banana, the gorilla eat everything.
Look. So wait, but gorillas do eat like insects and other stuff like that.
Right.
That's true too.
So let's be clear. So they're still getting protein and B12 from the insects.
And them eat nuts and them thing that too.
Yes.
Here's the thing now. Me and you eat a lot of nuts and them thing that might slam the kidney because we body not produce enough acid like what the gorilla produce.
Our intestines are not big like theirs.
Yeah.
Listen, family, listen to this. Yeah? Human start eating meat from them start hunter gather.
And how long ago was that? And how long ago was that?
That's a long time.
Millions, probably all a million years ago. So you can't change the wheel. You trying to reinvent the wheel. Don't reinvent the wheel, bro. The wheel is the wheel.
For the different meat.
But yo, just real quick, look, this is the gorilla's canines right here. The gorilla has canines, trust me.
Yeah, they do.
And you know what the gorilla uses canine for? To tear bark off of trees and stuff like that, not to grind meat. So it's not mutually exclusive to say just because you have canine. You know, that argument came from wolves and lions and tigers, but we're not wolves, lions, and tigers. You feel me?
Listen, what the meat protein do, right? What the meat protein did, it made the human them head get bigger. From when the hunter gather time, they had the human them shape different then. So after when they start eating meat, them find out them start get bigger, like them heads start get bigger. See, but like for eating meat, first of all, those meat were like were like they're like free range wild animals. It's different.
Yes, you're right.
These meat has a lot of antibiotics in it, and that is the problem. That's one of the main problems is antibiotics. So Subi, you say you eat some oxtail right now, yeah? I guarantee you by tomorrow you're living at the bathroom.
No,
hold on there. SD, can I ask you something though? The thing is, there's two things that kind of go against your theory, and I understand your theory and I appreciate it. But there
about the eating the starch and the.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now? Yeah. So what I'm saying is they're saying, right, that the gorillas have those long, sharp canines just for display, right, to basically fend off other male gorillas. So they use them as defense.
No, I don't believe that either.
No, that's the theory.
That's the theory. Yeah, that's the theory.
So they said there's two things. They said that they use it not only for display but to fight off from other. From male dominance, right? When they're in fights, they actually fight with their teeth, right? And then there's another theory too that says that all animals descend from carnivores, from flesh eaters. That's what they say. All animals come from carnivores, so some flesh eaters. So
that can't make sense either. You know why? Because the first life was photosynthetic life. That was the first organisms on the earth. So that don't even make sense either. Like whoever came up with that theory didn't really think it all the way through.
That is
So like when they say stone no grow.
Animals didn't start eating each other
Nah,
until
stone
way
grow,
later.
everything grow.
Huh?
The stone grow, and not only the stone grow, the stone is
Stone growth.
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
it's
stone growth.
conscious.
Stone.
Yeah.
It's conscious. The
And
sun
look,
is
and
conscious.
listen, the other example was the hippopotamus. The hippopotamus got 4 big ass fucking canines, and they just use it to kill, but not
Yeah.
to eat. They just use it to kill. So
So
that's why I say that the canine theory has been debunked. Because I used to say it too, that, you know, because trust me, I'm a meat advocate if you haven't noticed. And I definitely used to use the canine tooth as an argument, but you know, somebody came and shut me down. So I had to.
But what they say is that the people who have the canines, right? Not only do they have it for the
Sister,
meat.
you sound far, you know. I don't know what's going on your phone.
Can you hear me now? I don't know what I'm saying. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, no, what they're saying is animals don't only have the canine for food, but they have it for a defense against other animals. So they use it to fight. So what they're saying is the gorilla, just like the hippopotamus, uses their canines for fight and to intimidate other gorillas. That's what they're saying. That's what a lot of the books say, right? So it might be wrong, it might be right. I don't know.
No,
So,
and I hear you. I heard you. I've definitely heard those theories before too, but I was just trying to give you a different angle so you could think about it out the box. Because, you know, these people sometimes they give theories off, and rather than say that it's a theory, they act like it's a fact. Like, no, it's still a theory.
True.
So, Suvi, we stop eating meat from 99, yeah? 99, I become a truck driver in 99. So I drive truck for a year. Went to MS Carrier in Memphis, Tennessee was the school. They brought a dietitian in. I know truck driver always fat. So from this, I start eating meat. Now, back in 2019, I know culinary school. I start eat back meat, and I'm leave culinary school. I stop.
But the man them know what meat glue.
Yep.
Right.
Them use it buying the steak together.
Yeah. They use it to the chicken too. Like, you know,
we over here yamming meat, but only the one that could cook though. Only the one that could cook.
Okay, so what you guys think about apple cider vinegar? What do you think about that animal?
Nope.
But I see the strong brother.
I feel like apple cider vinegar, it has different uses, but you just got to know how to use it. You know,
right.
This is what about. Let me tell you something about the apple cider vinegar. Yeah, the apple cider vinegar is just alcohol. Yeah, the stuff that your body would have do, your body cannot process it because it's already breakdown. So you just like
you can use it as an antiseptic. Like if you have you can soak a rag in it and clean up the rag. Like it has different uses. You know, nobody telling you to sit there and drink a whole bottle of it.
Not to consume.
No, but what about to help break down after eating meat? Because a lot of the gypsies here, it's like cultural for them. After they have any kind of steak or any kind of meat kind, they have a teaspoon or a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, and they say it helps them to digest the meat.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Listen,
I've heard that as well.
The Japanese them use a lot of hot water to carry out the fat, but they are different species from we.
What do you mean by they are different species from you?
Not different people, them. Like I said, are different people, them.
But they're human beings. So they're about
a lot of people fail to understand that people are people different.
For sure. We the same, but we different.
We're same but different. Yeah, okay.
Listen, this is what I could tell you, right? One of us, the sun energized one of us. The sun kill one of us.
That's why it's very important for black people in terms of going on medicine more than thing, because a lot of the medication them were out there, and for we.
That's true.
No medication work for the human body.
That is true.
No medication.
That's a good point, and you gotta realize this too. When they do the clinical test trials, they'll probably have 100 white people, 5 black people. So there's not even enough test subjects to even get the full range of reactions. You feel what I'm saying?
Let me explain something on the medication trial, yeah? So the FDA approved our medication to come out, right? The pharmacists from the pharmaceutical company, like the people, the kids, the people who are doing their externship or internship at the FDA, they are not turning down any of the pharmaceutical company because they go to school to make money. So when them get a job at the
No,
FDA,
that's not true. No.
let me
That's
finish
not
my thing. Let me finish now, rude boy. Let me make my point and then you talk now, rude boy. So what happened now? Whenever they go, whenever the pharmaceutical company push through the drugs, those people who are doing the externship or the internship, whatever, which way you want to call it, they're not turning down the pills them because they need a job with the same pharmaceutical company them who are make the drug for them need money. If them turn it down, them can't get no job, so they don't have any money. And that is why you have so many recalls of medication over the years, because them push them through regardless. And when they start killing people, that's when they have the recall. And that's studies done on that. Me not make that up.
Well, right
Life
here
is
on
a
my
business
camera.
in general.
Well, right here on my camera, I'm showing you 10 clinical test trials that got shut down, that failed to meet the FDA standards. These manufacturers invest billions of dollars, and if the test trial don't go through, they just lose out on that money. This is how the companies make their money back when they fail. They make it on the ones that pass. That's why you have a drug that only costs $6 to make, but they selling it for $10,000 because
Good
the
boy.
rest of that money is going. All right.
The FDA turned down anything in America, them send them to third world countries.
Yeah.
Those same drugs selling in third world countries. So
But see, that's a disingenuous way to represent it. You're saying send it to. The FDA only has jurisdiction over America. You think the FDA could block the drug
I
in
didn't say
Africa?
FDA, the general, I'm not talking about the pharmaceutical company, rude boy.
But there are many more, multiple pharmaceutical companies. Pfizer, there's many different companies.
Anytime their drugs, anytime the FDA turn down their drugs, them sell them in other third world countries.
But because listen, every country has a different standard for what type of drug they're going to administer to. All right, let me give you an example. Like, look at the COVID vaccine. We in America, right? What was the lead? It was the Pfizer, it was Johnson and Johnson, and then there was the Moderna, right? But when you when you went to the East in Russia, they had their own version of the COVID vaccine. I think it was called Sputnik or some shit like that. So they had their own.
That's different. I think the COVID thing would be different from no. I think it would be different from other, like as him said, the FDA, right, or the pharmaceutical. Whenever time them turn to America, they send something to America, right? Say, okay, you guys can try this, and America finds something wrong with it, right? Definitely, we're gonna kill it. Gonna kill people. That company, you know what them doing? Instead of shut down, them send it to a different country. That know they're not going to do the investigation and all of that. You understand?
Them Jamaica, them can't
right.
Africa, them can't all over in the Caribbean.
It's just like there's a thing in Jamaica where you can just buy a account where a woman use like the birth control with him. The popular one in Jamaica, and it's certain countries banned.
Family, listen. When me a little youth, yeah, me know a woman, me know a girl, she died now. She used to take a pill, she used to take an injection when she not on period. Yeah, she not on period when she take injection, yeah. The general, me know that from me a little boy at Jamaica. In a 97, me know a girl, them start try it on a girl, them start try it in America. I know before me left Jamaica, they are Jamaica. You know that.
Jamaica
listen up. Those are before me even know about it.
Yeah,
next thing I seen as you talking about food, I want to touch on a point about food, yeah? Listen. The community that you live in dictate the kind of food you get in your community. So when you go in the food store in your community, if you can go over to if you go over in an all-white community, you find out
that's a fact, brother.
It's almost rich, there's different product. Even though they got the same company, the same label, the same brand, when you buy them and compare them, this is what you got. The first thing you're gonna notice is that one of the label them brighter than one. When you open the product, them and looking at them, the same brand, they are everything is different. That is a fact. And how me find this out? We live in a Sherman Oaks. And I drive go LA. And we used to eat a certain kind of yogurt. And when me buy the yogurt up in the jails up in a Sherman Oaks, and run out and make in a LA and run out and buy it. And I say, well, hold on. Them not the same amount of strawberry in them. Anyway, me buy more than one. Me buy cameras of them in my fridge. So me carry some more when me buy in a LA. And when me go, me start look on them and start look on the comparison and we say, yo, it's different. When me start go school at Colorado, when me read Colorado at school, Colorado is an all-white place. Me in a Boulder for like a year and change, eh? It's all white. not see 20 black people yet. I'm working at the supermarket. I'm working at 2 supermarkets up there. The supermarket, I'm going to get shut up, I'm working at it, and the next one they call Lucky's. Those supermarkets are different things. Because a boy study food. When I live anywhere I live, it has to be next to a whole food supermarket. And the whole food supermarket and the Trader Joe them, this is all I find out. Anytime the Trader Joe in a middle class community, them sell the same garbage as what them sell in the poor community.
Yeah, I want to have to do with education in terms of the people them too, because them can't tell the difference between some of the food them.
It's not about education in my general life. It's a business in my general. We're in a capitalist society.
Yeah, them do that too.
Business. It's a business. The sooner we understand the life is a business, and the better life we ever have. Doctors and pastors are scammers. You eat a disease, forget a disease. You have to take it in. 90% of all the disease start from your gut. It's what you eat.
Yeah.
You get sick from what you eat. So when I eat no meat, a man can eat what they want to eat. It's all good for them. Me know something. So when me eat it, I know why they do to me. Pork. Whenever me eat pork, me generally me pass gas like low like the pig. Broccoli I want next one. And the broccoli is like the broccoli come from the mustard seed. And it's like I think about 27. It's like about 27 different plants them get from the one mustard seed. You get broccoli, you get broccoli, you get Brussels sprout, you get kale, you get it's a lot, like 27.
Brussels sprout toxic, brother.
Huh?
Brussels sprout very toxic. Feed.
Yeah?
Yeah, man, very toxic.
You know, eat them in my general.
But Hannibal, have you ever taken an allergy test? Because maybe you're allergic to some of these things,
No,
because
I'm
a lot of the
allergic
things.
listen, I know what I'm allergic to. I'm allergic to MSG and cigarette smoke. And cigarette. That's all I don't think I'm allergic to. Listen, the whole away. Listen, let me say this. The whole away allergic to MSG now. The problem is this: we've been eating it from we small, from we are baby, then start give it to a little, so we get immune to it. But we whole away allergic to it because this one it's a poison. I know me and make it up. Just go in your phone.
No, I know what you're saying.
I'm not talking you, sis. I'm not talking to the people who listen to us. You understand?
Yeah.
To the people who listen to us, just Google the side effect of MSG, and every symptom where you can't think of where you're sick, you start to see the symptoms. You start realizing, some of our symptoms. Not tell the next thing we're a deadly thing. You see the aluminum pot them what we use, what we call Dutch.
Yes.
Those are deadly.
Those are deadly.
Yeah? Aluminum is a gas. It's the oxygen, the aluminum mixed with it and get hard. Anytime you're cooking at the aluminum, it break down and go back into the food and leach into your food. Anytime you see the pot start turn color, it causes cancer, Alzheimer's, and hepatitis.
That's true.
So the next one, you see the next one, you see the non-stick one. The non-stick one made from a gas.
Hey, let me plug something in real quick. MSG was banned in the USA in the 1960s. You'd be scared. Hold up. You'd be scared for me to tell you where MSG was banned in Jamaica. You'd be scared for me to tell you.
Reggie, listen, MSG, listen what them do with MSG at Jamaica, them ban it. Listen what them do. Them ban MSG, but you still have monosodium glutamate. MSG is just an abbreviation for MSG. And when them say them ban MSG, I want to tell you, say them ban MSG. When I turn the back of the package, it say monosodium glutamate. Now I got to tell you something what happened to me recently with MSG, yeah? I'm allergic to MSG. I found this out for the last, I think about 12 years ago, I find out I'm really allergic to it, and I can't take it, period. Yeah?
Right.
So, me see my cousin buy some noodles, and you know the noodles on the Roman noodles, them are deadly too. But this one is noodles. So she got some vegetable stock, and the vegetable stock, on the front of the vegetable stock, it says no MSG. So I know about read the ingredients on the back, and me just make some soup, some noodle one day and thing and eat it, and me downstairs me general, and for some reason me feel cold. Me just feel cold in the summer. Me just feel cold and me feel cold like me like cover up. See, I'm gonna come upstairs and me go use the bathroom take a leak. And me take a leak, me general. This is what happened to me. My tongue start flip over in my mouth. Me can't open my mouth, and me feel a sharp pain like my head. Me can't open my mouth. And me just start crying. Me start crying for my mommy. Me no go up with my mother. And me start crying to my mommy. Remember the last thing me tell my cousin, say, listen to me. If I die, cremate me. That's how my last request me tell her. And she want to tell me, say, God, I'm not going to hospital. Because I go to hospital, I know exactly what happened to me. See? Guess what happened? Guess what happened to the friggin' the thing when we go back and check the ingredients? Yeah? It has yeast extract. His extra figures are next name to MSG. It has 40 name.
Yeah. It's a thing hard to really forget read out your diet because it ain't so much things, Virgin.
Well, anything with ingredients. Listen, the Jamaica tough crackers have it in a hit. The Jamaica bun have it in a hit. The Irish mashing at the can. Everything will come out of Jamaica. Anything going on the food store, anything has ingredients in it. Anywhere in America and Jamaica have MSG in it. From me say ingredients. You see all the salt. You see, if when it come to our salt, we need to know one thing about salt. If when you look on the ingredients, you must just say salt alone. You know if you say
That's right.
I just use sea salt or Celtic salt.
yeah, if I not sea salt, no consume it.
Or pink Himalayan salt. Just regular.
That's the worst one. That's a deadly one.
Not
You see the pink Himalayan
Australian.
salt? Listen.
Yeah.
The pink Himalayan salt, them just find out there's a carcinogen. The pink stuff
Really?
is a carcinogen.
The gray, the gray, natural gray Himalayan salt is not going
The
good.
pink one, you just say the pink one.
Both of them. I used to use both, but I use more the gray and the rock salt and the Celtic one and the sea salt. That's all I use now. Yeah. But I didn't know that the pink one was
yeah,
carcinogenic.
they just did a study on that.
Okay. Well, I stopped using it like about a year now, to be honest.
And
But before I used to use it a lot.
You see our toothpaste. I use a clove and neem make my toothpaste. That's the ingredients in my toothpaste. If you can chew clove and use baking soda. Me have a dentist and I go to my dentist and like I had braces on. So me realize every time me find say like my braces are stuck in my flesh. Like the braces are stuck in my flesh. And when me wipe my mouth, flesh are come off on my hand and the back of my hand. And I start fretting and I say, damn, I wonder if me have cancer. I drink a lot of water and me drink the aquapana water, the aquafina water at the time. So I wonder if the plastic, if me I get sick from the plastic.
Right.
I go to my dentist and my dentist I say, yo, me tell her say the toothpaste. My dentist I tell me say him no use toothpaste from 1959. The dentist I use toothpaste from 1959 and I'm a dentist. And he must say, yo, it's a toothpaste. And the toothpaste I burn up my mouth. The Colgate, the Colgate and the Crest toothpaste burn up my mouth when we use it. That it is poison.
Yeah, you're not supposed to ingest it either. You're supposed to swallow it.
Okay, all right. Well, I know.
That's true.
I get that.
But the thing is, not only swallow it, because the thing is, you have a lot of membranes inside of your mouth. A lot of things you digest in your mouth before it reaches your stomach. So if it's that poisonous, you can actually digest some of the toothpaste from inside of your mouth too.
Why would you want to put something so deadly in your mouth? We can go down your throat and it might tell us it have a warning sign, just like a cigarette. Say swallow must consult a doctor. Why would you want to put stuff like that in your mouth? The chemical, the fluoride in the toothpaste is banned in Germany. From the Holocaust situation, and ban the fluoride because that's what they used to use to kill the people, kill some of the people. See, but these are the things where we use on a normal, even like our Gatorade and them thing there.
No,
like
that's
the Gatorade.
poison. That's
Listen, the Gatorade.
That's like a kill plant. That kill plants. That's herbicide. So that is.
Listen, I tell you, say
madness.
everything. Life is a business. Life is a listen. Listen, in China, the doctor them get paid based on the people and them cure. In America, the doctor them get based on the people and them treat. If you go to the doctor and the doctor heal you from not getting no sick no more, you can't make no money. Because you have no client. That's why them schedule to come every month. Because you have to pay a copay. You have to pay a copay if you have insurance, and you go pay them. And that's how they make them money. Them not cure you. And what them do, them keep giving you, them keep trying experiment on you. Try this, try that, try this, try that. Them know why you get healthy.
Some of them don't
learn
know
about you.
Yeah, some of them.
Most
you
of
have
them
to. You have
don't
to
know.
take responsibility. No, some of them are not educated. They don't know like that. They don't understand it. Some of them are brainwashed too into the business of being a doctor because they work in those hospitals and they have certain quotas to fill, and them don't know. A lot of them don't know that them treating people as pincushions. Them just thinking that okay, that's not working. That medication didn't react to that medication. So try this one, then try that one. So a lot of them are very educated, but they're not informed and they're very dark when it comes on to anything else. These are facts, So I'm not gonna. And I think that everything that you say is true. Is very nefarious. A lot of the things are underhanded. But then you have some good ones too that really tell you, so listen, do the natural remedies. And I don't want to see you come back here again. You have one in a few. Just like teachers now, them have some teachers that care. Them have some doctors that care. So So I'm not gonna demonize the whole profession, you know what I mean?
Yo, all right. So check this out,
Mm-hmm.
right? I get now one situation and
Mm-hmm.
end up the on blood pressure medication.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, cause at that time I was younger, so
Mm-hmm.
like them say you can die from blood pressure and thing. So them start my blood pressure, I start take it. But then me start have to take like 3, 4, like 5 pill for the one
Mm-hmm.
medication problem I
Yeah.
have. So
Foolishness.
one day one youth said to me say, yo, you used to take medication on the street. I mean, I said, where I take it for? So me stop taking it. So anyway, you know, fast forward now, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I go at the hospital, I go at the doctor. I go to the hospital for like cut on them with them. I get cut. I no go to
Mm-hmm.
hospital for no other reason. For me, I look at Jamaica, that I go to hospital for cut.
Mm-hmm.
So me go to the hospital, they
Mm-hmm.
go to keep me overnight. Blood pressure too high.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I go to the doctor, that was my issue. Blood pressure too high. So anyway, in the Obama time, I get the insurance and I couldn't go back and buy doctor, so I forgot about doctor. So I go to the doctor. The doctor said to me, say, if me on blood pressure medication, I say no. I say my blood pressure normal. So I say, what you do? I tell him, so I smoke a little weed and I tell me, so I continue doing it. At this point, you know, at this time, you know, I understand how to eat, you know.
Right.
Because this is what happened. You see that heartburn where you get, the heartburn, me used to have a bottle of apple cider vinegar. Can I read this book from this little scammer boy on time called The Natural Cure. Called The Natural Cure. And the only thing I get out of The Natural Cure was this. When I have heartburn, a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. Why it do? It alleviate the gas or bring it up to the level. If too much in it, you take it out, and if it's not enough, so I used to have a bottle of apple cider vinegar in my fridge. Because I get heartburn like every night. I wake up getting heartburn. After I start finding out, say the food when I eat fake when I get heartburn, listen to me. I can't eat from people, you know. I can't eat from nobody, you know. I get sick easily, you know.
Yeah.
When I go to
Yeah,
the
I see
restaurant,
that.
them. Yeah, when we go to the restaurant, them, me a chef, when we go to the restaurant, I have to ask them like if them use MSG. And when I go in a certain restaurant, the people them can shut back quick. I'm going to show you a little thing, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Now I work at this job and I train. And my boss kids them, him is a chef. And 2 of them kids them allergic. And you see, in this profession, when you get the safe serve certification, like a people life me deal with, a food me deal with, some deal with people life. So therefore, like whenever them tell us a person allergic to stuff, because people can dead from allergic stuff. So we have to, whenever allergic, a certain people alone deal with those food. So you know, say when we are trained, them would order like food in the era, and every time I eat the food and go home and go from eat it and go home and go sleep, wake up like just come out of the shower and wake up wet and swell up, you know. It's like how them throw salt from bullfrog. That's how me when me eat MSG, you know. Anytime I eat MSG or soy, those are the stuff what happened to me. So but I go back to them and tell them, say, yo, you know, it's MSG in the food. Them now order this one again. Because they know how deadly it is. I'm gonna tell you next thing again too. You see this soy? The soy make the woman them have a period like them bleed. Soy. So it's in everything. So all the females who are listening, you guys need to stay away from anytime when I eat anything. You see all the Roman noodle is a thing about the Roman noodle,
that's
right?
poison.
There's a wax. Them wax the noodle them so they don't stick together. Your body don't not process that for 3 days.
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah,
So,
that's
so if
poison.
you eat it for a week, all I give yourself, all I make is cancer.
So Hannibal, let me ask you something. Do you have a EpiPen? You walk around with an EpiPen?
No, I don't need that. Cause I don't
Because
eat like that. I know.
okay, because I'm saying sometimes you can get more allergic to something and you don't know. For instance, there's this little girl. Well, this woman, she was alive. This little girl, she was 10 years old. She used to be allergic to peanuts. In other words, somebody could eat, so she could eat it, and then it's like her throat starts scratch her. She got exposed to the peanuts again, and this time she had an anaphylaxis shock. Like in other words, like her throat
Same
starts
thing I
swell up,
have. Same thing happened to me. Yeah.
our tongue gets swell up, right? Luckily, in time, they had a EpiPen around, and she was able to stab the little girl, and it bought her time to go to the hospital. Then pump her full of Benadryl. The next time, guess what? She did not even ingest it. She was there in the school bus or somewhere. She was going with some other kids, and somebody opened a bag of peanuts, and the little girl dead. She was like 10 and a half. So what I'm saying is not your body don't always react to an allergy by getting used to it, because I heard you say that before, and I think that's a dangerous notion, because a lot of times your body will react worse to it the next time that you're exposed to it. You understand?
Sis,
So
I just
yeah,
explained that to you. Listen, I told you like a few months ago, it's the first time listen, normally
a
when I
few
eat
months
it.
ago, Hannibal, you expect me to remember that?
No, sis. I'm saying a few
Okay.
months ago I had that issue
Oh, okay,
where
understood,
we're
understood.
we're mature. Listen, it never happened like that before.
Exactly, it gets
Normally I would
worse.
go to sleep. Listen, I would go
Yeah.
to sleep and I
Mm-hmm.
would wake up wet up
Mm-hmm.
like just come out of the shower and swell up.
Mm-hmm.
The last time I had it, and next thing again too. So when I was little, my foot
Mm-hmm.
used to always scaly,
Yeah.
like scaly. It's
Yeah.
the MSG. I've been eating it from I was little. No, it
Yeah.
make no. Next thing again, what I do to make my bottom my foot rough. I break out in the
Yeah.
ingrown nails, in an ingrown here. I get ingrown here. All of them bad when me eat it, and them
Wow.
hurt.
You need to walk around with a EpiPen. The reason why I know that you don't believe in the medication and all that stuff, but it can buy you time. Because
Well,
what
me
it does
not
is
really
give.
eat nothing enough to happen to me, no sister. So that's the one
But
thing.
I know, but what I'm saying is the next time maybe you don't have to eat it. Maybe you can get in contact with it somewhere. Maybe somebody's utensils is inside of some kind of yeast that them don't believe says MSG because them don't know, because as you just said 5 minutes ago, MSG have 40 different labels.
40 name, yeah.
So people might have utensils mixed up with it, and then it touch your food, and then swear to God say there's no MSG because they don't know, because they're ignorant, and then you go into shock. So that's what I
So
don't
here,
want. So that's why
I
I
feel
say,
no understand.
you
But here
understand
my
what
thing
I
I know,
mean?
sister. Here my thing I know, sister.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the industry. And
Right.
me know say like 90, like what I say about say 90% of every restaurant about the place, them
Mm-hmm.
use it. It's a
Mm-hmm.
flavor enhanced. It's like them use it, so me can't eat it. Like me know, it's like me know enough to eat already. If me go
Right.
out, if me need something as fruits, me can grab some fruits or stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
But like
understood.
anything like with the ingredients on it, me have to
Mm-hmm.
steer from it. Me can't get nothing from out of the store. Nothing like
Okay.
listen. Matter
Mm-hmm.
of fact, the supermarket them
Mm-hmm.
there's no food in the supermarket. Even down to the water when me drink.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is aquapana water me drink. Me drink aquapana. If me can the aquapana,
Yeah.
me get the mountain one and the green. But normally it's aquapana. I'm gonna get those delivered to me.
Mm-hmm. Huh. You know what, Hannibal, you know what I'm thinking from listening to you? If you are like that and you are so sensitive to MSG, that could be a good business for you, you know. If you can create some kind of supermarket, or not even a supermarket, but something what sell people who have severe allergies to MSG. And you can educate people about the dangers of MSG, and you can probably create something that say, all of you people who want to have this, but you're afraid of it because of MSG, I can create this for you. So maybe
No,
that would be a good business for you because of the fact, and you would be a good spokesperson for it because you yourself are allergic to it, and you're yourself are in the industry, and you can and you know ingredients, and you know food. So I think that would be a good business thing for you to look into. You know what I mean? Because
that
there's a need there. Because if you need it,
yeah.
Hannibal, there must be other people. You see what I mean?
Listen, everybody do, sister. That's the crazy
Mm-hmm.
thing. Them just don't know because, like I said
Right.
to you before, from Somali, even notice in Jamaica when we younger, I grew up in Jamaica. Do you know
Mm-hmm.
anybody down there who allergic to anything?
Well, not that's about it. But
In
me,
the
I know
state,
I'm
listen,
allergic to morphine. I'm allergic to morphine. Anytime
in
when
the state,
anything happens, yeah, go ahead. Mm-hmm.
in the state, everybody you find a lot of allergic people.
Oh
In
yeah,
in the
oh yeah, them
Jamaica when you
allergic to,
little, them
yeah, we're
feed
not
it to you
allergic to
when you're
nothing
little.
like pollen or none of that crap.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
them
right.
feed it to you when you're younger, so you don't get allergic.
Mm. Okay, understood. But I
Yeah,
noticed to a lot of Jamaicans, like with the trees that we have down there, so much trees, so much blossoms. Them not allergic, but you see when they come to the US, them have pollen, migraine, them have
they're
runny nose, them have
eating,
all of this
they're
stuff. You see what I
eating
mean?
something, sister.
Yeah, I believe
They're
that.
eating something.
I believe that. I believe that. But
Mm.
anyhow, what I'm saying is that's a real good need for you to fill,
No, that's
because
part.
there
That's in my
must be
business
people.
plan.
Is
That's in
it?
my that's in
Okay, okay.
yeah.
Well,
That's
then
in
let's
my
not talk too much about
that's
it
in
then,
my
'cause you don't want to give
restaurant.
away your
Yeah,
idea.
that's in
Okay,
my thing. Yeah.
no problem. Okay. Mm-hmm. Very interesting.
We deal with like mostly like even like the whole of the whole of the season about Jamaica. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I was working at a restaurant. And next thing
Mm-hmm.
again, let me tell you what. Next thing again to where there's a sign for the MSG. It's the
Mm-hmm.
entire eat it. They make your lip
Mm-hmm.
crack. You see people crack them lip on them. I tell us, oh, you get cold.
Mm-hmm.
MSG. Anytime you see the people, them lips are chop up.
That's because
You
they're
see
not
them lip chop up.
hydrated. Them not
No,
hydrated and
sister.
them don't
Listen to my
exfoliate.
sister. No,
Mm-hmm.
sister. No, sister. This is something me prove. So listen, I
Yeah.
work at one restaurant. I go work at one Jamaican restaurant a few months ago, yeah? And
Mm-hmm.
them have the youth buy the him get season from Jamaica, but him buy the Larry seasoning, like the big one. And when we read the ingredients, I say, yo, this is a MSG now, and I tell them, So them did them, a matter of fact, him not even eat meat. Him is a Rasta youth, but him own a restaurant now, so I have to start eat meat because I'm a cooking, I remember cooking and him start eat. And me not drink soda, but me realize that I couldn't get my water because I feel it, I couldn't get my water. So what happened now, I start drink the thing, and my lips start get crack and I start feel my foot hurt me. And I say, yo, I do little sugar when me drink, I do that to me. I thought it was the sugar.
Yeah.
But then I go back and I read the ingredients on the seasoning, and I find out that the season have it nice. So I start tell the youth we own the restaurant, say, yo, my general, in lip are bleeding like bust and a bleeding. Come to the same thing to me. And I say, yo, at the MSG and him did I run me down and I say, no. Well, listen now. A few months go by and him admit it, him realize that the thing I did for real.
My gosh.
Cause they must say I cold them cold. And my auntie I say I cold it cold. Me say really?
So Hannibal, let me ask you this. How do you travel? So when you travel to another country and stuff, what you must prepare. You have to look where you're going and look the restaurants near or how you handle food, how you handle that when you travel to a new country.
Tell us, listen, I'm me cook for myself. I am a chef. That's what I do. I take care of myself.
Right. So when you go to a new country, so you basically know what to buy then from there, and you just do everything yourself. You don't go out to eat or nothing like that. Okay.
No, I can't do that.
Understood.
Can't do that.
Yeah. Understood.
But like most, listen, like when you go in at the like certain restaurant. No matter of fact, at the last time, I think reach me too. Me go upon this job trial, and them cooks up with garlic. I mean, I have the same reaction.
Really?
Yeah, come in there, garlic. Come and find out the garlic are poison. We don't eat it, and I have the same reaction, and it's like, I start get lightheaded, and I say, yo, why not the food? Like, come and tell them I'm allergic to MSG, and they must say, no, but me know me taste the garlic. Yo, that shit burn me like pepper. And I start have the same reaction to it, and I say, okay. Only vampire alone me know garlic.
My Italian friend them up here, them eat garlic every day. You walk in them house, all you smell is garlic.
Sister, listen up. Me used to weigh 300 pounds, you know.
Pardon?
Me used to weigh 300 pounds, you know. I used to weigh 300 pounds, you know. My eye used to shut down. My eye used to shut down by itself, you know. And when, like, listen up, my eye used to shut down by itself. Just shut down by itself. Because I'm so overweight.
Right.
I don't take no picture. Like in my 20s, you can't find no picture of me. I mean, I take none. Because I'm too fucking like how I look.
Understood.
And I start running in Hollywood. I start run Canada. My first mile take me 4 hours.
Wow.
My first mile, now 16 minutes a mile. Yeah, my first mile take me 4 hours. And I take the garlic capsule them. When you smell me stink like a garlic. Where I take garlic pill. So me used to do it. Take them because them me don't want to lose weight. And them say make you lose weight.
Okay. I don't take it like that.
No, me don't want that, sister. Me don't want another.
Yeah.
Garlic, listen. Garlic kill your brain cell, you know. But we have billions of them. That's what garlic do. When United States went to war with the Vietnamese, what they used to do, they soak them garlic in a bullet. Soak the bullet in a garlic.
Yeah.
And shoot people. Anywhere them get shot, them dead.
That's why in the bloodstream. Yeah.
Right. That's why in Jamaica people use the garlic knife to stab people.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that.
You bleed out. Because why do it has so
it stops the coagulants. It stops your blood from coagulating.
Right.
That's what it does. It make your blood just keep pouring.
Exactly.
Yeah. And it actually draw things out too, because a lot of the Chinese too, they will crush it and put it in your socks. Like especially if you get sick, put in your socks at the bottom of your foot, and it's supposed to suck out a lot of the poison. Out to the bottom of your foot.
And within 2 minutes, it's smelling in your hand.
That is true.
The same garlic we put on your foot bottom. Within 2 minutes, you smell your hand, which you never touch your hand.
Yeah.
It stink. That's how strong it is. And that's the only way of this one doctor, that's how she recommend to use it.
Yeah, that's how them used to do it for us when we were kids. So yeah. Huh, interesting. That's interesting. I like that. You definitely don't dead with your knowledge inside of your hand, but you need to write it down.
No, I try to share it, sister. That's what I'm doing now. I try to it's like when I meet people, that's all I can do. That's all I can do is just share it. Like, let me tell you the next thing again to sister. And this is what a lot of people have a shock. cancer is the easiest disease to cure, you know.
Mm-hmm. They said
Nobody nothing
vitamin
dead from
C.
cancer, you
Do
know.
you think it's vitamin C? They said vitamin C can cure
No,
it.
no.
What
Listen,
it is, tell me.
my best understanding of this, right?
Mm-hmm,
You ever see a sewage line? Ever see a sewage line where back up and bust and see the tissue start float up?
mm-hmm.
That's what happened to your lymphatic system when you catch cancer.
Mm.
Yeah. So your lymphatic system get clog up because the in the lymphatic system there's no pump in the lymphatic system. Your heart have a pump, but your blood, your lungs pump blood to your heart, but your lymphatic system only can eliminate through exercise and eating, through exercise and eating.
The movement, yeah.
Right, the movements, right? So what happen now? When you eat the meat, well, I think you give carbon or acid, whatever the acid you give. When you eat the meat and the sugar, it form mucus, and then after they form mucus, now it rupture the mucous membrane. After the mucous membrane rupture, it's just like what happened to the sewer system with back up. Now, when it busts, anyway it busts, like when you see the tissue that come up, that is what cancer is. You understand? So in order to cure cancer, one of the things is that you stop eating.
Stop eating.
Stop eating. You eat grape, watermelon, and cucumber, and coconut water. No cooked food. And you detox your body with dandelion root. You're gonna need sarsaparilla to give you iron. You're gonna need burdock root. You're gonna need the CMC moss and stuff like spirulina. But the key thing is this: stop eating. Some people can't stop eating because they reach a certain level, like with the cancer there. But for my study, when I do my research, that's what the main thing is: a fasting.
Well,
and the people with the diabetes, the grape, for some reason, the same guy yaki away, and then they must say the grape spike them blood sugar. They don't know why the grape now work with people with diabetes. So if you're diabetic, stay away from grape, but you need the cucumber, the watermelon, and the coconut water.
Yeah, the grape is full of sugar, you know. I remember that the grape don't really have that much fiber to make it slow, right? To slow it down in your digestive system.
Yeah, but them say them don't know. But I hit them use to cure cancer. Them use to eat for the cancer. So it's not about the sugar. I them recommend for the cancer.
Is it the grape skin though? Isn't it the skin of the grape? What's in the skin of the grape that they say is good for?
It's like this. Him can't really tell, you know. Them not have an explanation for it, you know. Them just can't understand it why. But every other disease, right? They recommend, but except for the diabetes. So why you must say about the diabetic now is like what? No, when you eat the fruits, it bypasses your pancreas. The fruits don't go to your pancreas, so it causes the pancreas to fix it, to heal and restart. When you eat fruits, but the grape, them can't explain why when you eat the grape.
Yeah, because it's a sugar spike, you know. But what it do is stress your pancreas because your pancreas is forced to produce more insulin. So it's a sugar spike because some things are slowly absorbed in your body. You want sugar to be slowly absorbed.
And that is the problem with a lot of the fruits and vegetables and them things that were hybrid.
Right.
See, then come with excess amount of unnatural sugar.
Sugars, exactly.
That is the problem. The hybrid one, fats. Yeah.
Mango season, and that is the reason why a lot of Jamaican people around in a certain regions there's a high level of diabetic patients people around certain regions, especially Jamaica now. Seeing people all wake up and just have diabetes.
Yeah.
People who never born with diabetes just have diabetes, and we attack type 1 and type 2.
So you see the cooking
and Subi, and we gotta realize that the science on a lot of this stuff is still in development stages. Like, imagine some of the things that we thought did this 50 years ago and it got proven to be true or not true. So like the same thing with diabetes, you know, like you said, it's type 1, type 2, environmental, genetic. So for all we know, 50 years from now, we find out cell phones cause diabetes or some shit. I'm just throwing a random thing out there, but you get what I'm trying to say,
there's a
right?
study that suggests that freedom in general.
But
No,
what
but
I-
this
And
is
I
like,
will
you know,
say,
but
well,
what I-
diabetes been diabetes been out since the beginning. Diabetes been out since written history, so I wouldn't be with that.
because we know people.
mm.
We know people who say, yo, them just end up with diabetes and they don't know how them get it. They were not.
The phone. There's
Well,
a
what if
No. Me I talked before even phone.
Yeah, look, you know,
Phone, brother.
Sylvie, you know what would be a super plausible argument if they say that salt did it? Salt. Because
but
salt,
SD, you know what
salt
I'm saying?
has been used by men from since the beginning, and there's a direct correlation.
But you
You know
know
what I'm
what
saying?
though? What SD said is true, you know, because you know what, right now, actually, because I was talking to some 60 and 65-year-olds. No, a lot of people I know had cancer, right? And passed from it. And you know what a lot of them said to me? They said to me, Julia, you know, when everybody who I know who died of cancer, when we were younger, when birth control pills just came out, right? Because women were working and it just came out. They used to have them, never used to regulate them, and they used to be full of estrogen. So all of those people in that age group, right?
Yeah.
You find all them have some breast cancer. Them have to cut off them breasts or them die from it, and it's because I know them linking it to the birth control pills what they had, and even from that time it was full of estrogen. They were not monitored, and that's what they're finding now. You see, so a lot of times you don't know, because even right now we don't know how people get Parkinson's. I have an auntie in my family that has Parkinson's, and it don't run in our family. Nobody ever see it yet. All of the doctors them trying to figure out how the hell you get Parkinson's, and them
She
saying
used to drink a lot of milk.
No, I don't, not more than anybody else.
Listen,
But
dairy.
you know,
Linked to dairy.
but what I'm saying is, like, there's so many things that right now we can't explain, that later on, as SD said, they might say, oh, it must have been this, or it was this, it was the
but
paint,
you know
or it
what,
was the lead in the paint. Yeah, go
Hey,
ahead.
I'm no doctor, but I would say it's probably lead exposure, because
There
you
you
know
go, lead, exactly.
in the 80s, in
Yeah.
the 70s, in the 60s, in the Caribbean, a lot of people used to smelt lead in their yard and stuff like that, and use it to sell it for scraps and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And that lead contaminated the land, the bauxite,
Yeah,
the fruits,
everything.
all of that shit. So,
It gives
and like you
Alzheimer's
said,
too. Yeah,
the practices back then, people didn't really care about like preserving this shit. They just use it and abuse it, and when it's done, they just move on to the next. So
People
a lot of that lead.
Even now, some things I wouldn't suggest to women. Like, honestly, even though I wouldn't suggest no birth control pill, none of those things. That's injection.
Hey, speaking of birth control pill, right now, the male birth control pill is at stage 3 test trials. It's about to be cleared for use now.
But listen. Those things, you know, I don't trust those things. I think that they're trying to sterilize people. That's what I really believe. You see, like, let me tell you, I know, like, I'm kind of a little bit I paranoid sometimes when it comes to certain things. Like, even when everybody was giving them DNA and talking about, oh, find out your genetics and all, I said, listen, I'm black. I don't need to know. I'm not them have enough information on me. I am not giving them my DNA. I don't know what they're going to do with it. I don't know if them already have it. I don't know what they're going to do.
Miss Julie.
Yeah.
Them already have it, sister.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not going to make it easy for them to clone me. I'm not going to make it easy for them to clone me or do whatever they're going to do with it in the future. You know what I mean?
Listen,
I dropped the link. I dropped the link. If any of you brothers is interested, Mr. Vegas, any of you guys interested. But yeah, they got the test trials going on right now. You can participate and they compensate you. And Mr. Vegas gonna participate. And yeah, so they right now the one that they tested is just a gel. It's a gel that you just spray on. It looks like a foam, and you spray it on your shoulder, and you leave it there for 2 or 3 hours, and it releases a hormone that basically makes you infertile.
Listen, exactly. And stop. All of those things, I don't trust them. Even though I tell women, because they have those shots now, what make them stop to them period. You understand what I'm saying? Like the depot shot.
That thing. The stop period, I think, have it good than it have bad about it. Like, case in point, if you have some women have very painful period, you have some
MSG, Subi,
You have
MSG
some
and
women,
soy
yeah,
cause
you
the
have,
pain
you
for
have some
period.
women where actually grow fibroid at a rapid rate.
Yeah.
Um,
But it
so
doesn't stop the fibroids though, Miss of Vegas. And I tell you personally, I have very, very bad ones too. But there are certain things that you can do, like exercise. Exercise actually helps you because of the fact that it helps the muscle contraction. You see, if
right.
I don't exercise for like 3 days,
Mm,
right, and my thing come, the pain is like I can't even move. Hot water bag, everything. So that is why there are certain things that help your body get through certain things. So them
mm.
shots there and stuff like that,
Miss
me not
Julie,
like
check
them
what you're
things.
eating. Listen, estrogen,
Mhm.
soy, check what you're eating. A woman period, they should only spot for like 2 days. Anything over
Come
that
on,
happen.
come
No man,
on. You
5
can't.
days.
Hey, come
No,
on,
no,
come
no, no,
on,
no, no,
come
no.
on.
No,
Stop
it's
it
No,
now.
no,
5
no,
Stop
days.
no,
it.
no.
It's
Anybody
5
can do
days.
no.
Subi,
No,
Subi,
anybody is
Subi,
5. Let me tell you
listen
why it's
up.
5 days.
Yeah,
Hold on. Let me
listen
explain to
up.
you why it's 5 days,
Come on,
Anita.
come on,
No,
come
no, let
on,
me
come
explain
on,
to you
come
why
on.
it's
Stop,
5 days.
stop.
Because what is happening, right? Why the period is there is because your uterus is creating a lining for the
Yes,
baby,
the
Yeah,
lining,
man.
the
right?
lining.
Your
Yeah,
uterus
man.
is creating a lining for the baby. Now,
Mm,
when the egg is not fertilized and the egg don't drop,
yeah.
your body say, okay, I have to get rid of it. So your muscles start to contract, your back and your ab muscles start to contract and start to let out that lining, and that is the period. It takes
Yeah,
five
man.
days for it to come out.
At the endometrium as shell.
Exactly,
Hmm.
that's what it is. So
Subi,
Yeah,
listen.
Hannibal,
Hannibal,
Hear me.
men.
Hannibal,
Hear me.
Hannibal,
Hannibal,
Hannibal.
we men,
If
we
the
can't be
woman,
dictating to women.
if the woman endometrium not shell
that's a
the thing get
problem.
fertilized.
Yeah,
Listen, and
So the
again,
spot
listen
we
up.
have to about is
Again, I'm
yeah.
gonna refer you guys to Yaki Awakening. Him done study on it. I'm gonna refer you to him again, and he said it is estrogen. It is the boosting of the estrogen, and why I eat across it. Him
so
said,
me ask a
I know
question.
the
Let me ask a question. Let me ask a question though. You believe before people start spike products with estrogen, people were just spotting? Women were just
Right.
yeah, listen up. I had more than one girlfriend. Listen,
no no no
more
no
than
no
it.
no me not
All
ask you
right.
that.
I'm
Me
gonna
ask
answer.
well no no
Let me
this is
answer. Let me
this is
answer.
me ask you
Listen
no.
up.
Well I
Let me
know
answer it. Let me answer. Listen
historically
up.
yeah
Historically, I'm gonna answer that right now. Yeah, the
right.
athletes, the female athletes, do not menstruate like how regular people menstruate. Cause they are on a different diet. Most of them are spot.
No but some of
No,
them
no, he's right. No. He's right. Listen, Subi, athletic women do typically have lighter periods.
but
Yes,
Yeah,
listen
that's a
me-
but
fact.
but listen me I say no. You have to understand say when the body is being pushed to a certain limit, it start produce other hormones.
exactly.
You
Listen,
understand me I
let
say?
me tell you
So
something.
you have to understand the
SD and
difference.
Hannibal. The reason for that, because I used to swim, and I swam from I was poor. I used to swim for speedos, my high school, first year university, right? When you are pushing your body that much with
Yeah
with
man.
athleticism, first of all, your body knows that you're not ready to hold a baby, right? So you're
Mm-hmm.
so you have
Mm-hmm.
less of a lining
Mm-hmm.
created. And
Yeah
secondly,
man.
let me tell you something. I also used to model. A lot of times when your nutrition is down, you will miss you could go 2 months and don't have a period. These are
Yeah,
facts because I
because
went through it, right? But and
but
natural, but like now I feel I'm at the healthiest because I feel more comfortable, like in my body and my weight and stuff like that. And now you can feel yourself being more of a woman. You can feel your fullness, you understand? And it's natural for your body to have a thick lining because you're preparing for a baby. These are that's just the way it is. It's true. Check it out.
The body,
And again,
the
so
woman body.
listen, very quickly. The reason why women, so listen, women who are athletes, they typically are more lean. They have lean diets, the ones that are running, and that's why their period. It also contributes to them having a lightened period. Women who eat a lot of meat, who have I don't want to say healthy, but like like
Mhm.
bigger bodies,
Yeah.
they typically have heavier periods. But you know why? Because they're more fertile. That's linked
Exactly.
to
That is
their
exactly what I'm
fertility.
saying. And
Yes, yes, yes.
that is why you
So
see
them
us.
women,
Yeah, go ahead.
real quick. So them women who's running, they're actually less fertile, and they have a higher
Exactly.
chance of miscarriages and not even
Miscarriage,
being able to
exactly.
conceive.
Fact,
And let me tell
fact.
you something.
So
Even though I was
understand what you're
listen,
saying, bro.
but listen to SD also. Even though I was younger when I was swimming and competing, my
No,
egg count was much
that's
lower. My
Julie.
egg
That's
count.
Robert. That's Robert here. So
Oh,
you speak
sorry,
to SD.
sorry,
SD got
Robert.
me.
I'm sorry. I can't really
It's
see
all
who's
good. It's all
talking.
good.
Yeah, but right. So like yeah, even though I was younger then, I was less fertile then, especially listen, your body react to so much things, stress, You know what I mean? When a woman's stressed, she can't, and you can't get pregnant because your body knows that, listen, you're not ready for a child. You cannot house a child.
Exactly,
You understand?
exactly. Because your
So,
It's
body,
like
your
I
body,
always tell people like we produce pheromones, and if a woman is ovulating, she said
yes,
a chemical will make you
yes,
actually a hunter down.
it's true.
Facts.
yes,
It's
Facts.
true.
yes. Because your
It's
body,
true.
because your body sees stress like, okay, this person's
Tell them
stressed,
that
and they
make
No,
a
it's true.
woman enter a
no,
woman that ovulate, you get a more erect penis.
It's like a
Listen,
magnet. It's like a
it's
magnet
true.
attraction.
It's
You get
true.
you get a
Because,
more erect penis when a woman ovulate.
and not only
yes,
that, but
yes,
you
because
can
the
see it in the,
pheromone.
you can
Yeah.
see it in the, you let me tell you something. I might be giving too much secrets, but I'll tell you something. How I know sometimes my thing is gonna come. You get more looks. Honestly, you be walking in the supermarket and you see all the man them a look on you, them a follow, and you say, okay,
Yeah, man.
my period is
And
about
them
to
can
come.
sense. Them
And in
can
2
sense that you're
days,
And
fertile.
two
them not
days
even know, them not,
time,
them don't know so them a do it, Miss Julie.
them don't know, so them do it, and in 2 days time, bam, period come. So
You know
yeah.
a woman a walk with her husband
Mhm.
and I see I stray. Boom and thump him nine side.
You don't know.
And she no know say as a natural occurrence that just
Natural
happening.
occurrence. That is true. That is true.
Yeah,
It's
man.
true. It's
Natural.
natural. It's true.
It just
It's
like
Hey,
facts.
but yo, speaking about health though, did you see the
before I leave there, remember what I said?
No
That's
problem,
the
no
reason why women
Mhm.
love go after attractive men. A woman seeks out the what I call it now. What the body basically a seek out what would be the best
Mate.
mate.
Genetically. Yes.
Yeah, man.
That's
Yes.
true.
To produce an
Strong.
offspring.
Your body dangerous enough.
Your body dangerous.
Fuck.
Yes, that's right. Because
Your
we're
body
animals.
dangerous.
We're
The
animals.
woman don't know say no. She a
Mm.
fall in love with a man there, you know. I don't know say no.
The stronger one. Man.
And yeah,
Listen,
exactly.
Sylvie,
Yeah.
that's the subconscious and the conscience. There you go.
No,
true.
but even the hormone which she a produce and when him a produce and which and her vision, the visual and all of them things, that everything come together. That's why you see you have hearing and you have taste and you have smell and all of them things.
Mhm.
It's an interconnectedness. So
Bro,
when I
even
woman
body hair,
Mhm.
even body hair, that's
He's
a
right.
signal to the women. Yo, me ready
He's
for
right.
breed up.
That is true. That is it's a signal of masculinity.
yeah,
It is.
Why you think, Subi, why you think all the women love off my beard? Why you think them love off my beard? Because them knows that they can't breed them.
Oh my God.
No, but seriously though, why
Yeah,
you
I
think
know.
women
It's true.
like
It's true.
Subi? Why you think women like men with beard? That's a sign of masculinity.
But why you think men like women with why you think men of all cultures, regardless of what them say, regardless of what the magazine say, them like women with big hips? Because
Yeah, because they can't breathe.
Exactly.
Those ones are
Exactly.
mothers. They can that is
Them
is a
can
sign.
breathe.
Them can carry a child.
Exactly.
That's what,
and give
yeah,
safe
that's what the
delivery to a child. Exactly.
And the same thing, but look, and the same thing go for breasts too, because
true.
that's connected to being able to bring children
feed
to full term
and to
be
feed
able
your
to.
child.
So me ask you a
Yeah.
question.
And to feed
Why
your
would you
child.
think the woman them will modify them body? Look how much of them want to see a breed. And why you think the woman them will modify them body not for them to lose the baby too?
Why?
Yeah, put foreign objects in them
Because
body,
they put in
them
fake
body
things
can't work
in
the
there.
same.
Because the fake stuff they're putting in there, yeah.
Because the body not function how it's supposed to function.
Yeah.
Because even when a woman gets pregnant, you know, the body actually start refuse the blastocyst, you know. And the body have to produce an enzyme. The woman body have to produce an enzyme and say, yo, everything good now. Because it's an invasion of going to the system, you know.
That's true.
Exactly.
That's true.
Exactly.
Oh, wait, I'm telling you a joke because Mr. Baker just remember this. I'm telling you a joke. All right, so this girl, right? I met this girl, and she have a cute little baby, but I said to myself, the baby don't look like her. I thought the baby must look like the husband, right? And the girl look good, right? The girl look good. Then she take out her voice and she showed me some pictures of she and her sister. I said, no, the baby look like her. Some of the older picture them, right? The girl do so much searching on her face. The picnic don't look like her at all. I mean, I said, but I'm not trying to be not being mean to each his own. You do whatever you want to do, right? Your body, whatever. But me just assure you, say sometimes these people's children don't look like them because of the fact that them do so much modification to them face, right? So the feature them it
Her
totally
face,
different.
can she smile? And when she smiles, does she have an expression on her
Our
face?
nose is very pinched. Let's just say that. Very pinched, and the cheek, the chipmunk cheeks, them and stuff. But you see, any little thing that you do to your body, you know, it changes it, right? So, and the
Yeah,
thing
man.
is, when you see some of her older picture, them she looks so nice and soft and pretty. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
She look better to me when she was
Yeah,
Hannibal.
younger.
man, little Kim. Yo,
Why
Yeah.
is it that if a black woman get pregnant with a Caucasian, why the sometimes the black woman have to take medication to keep the fetus?
because them is not human DNA in them and the body reject it and kill the kidney.
What?
Nigga
Hannibal,
genes.
why?
Nigga genes.
You're not gonna like me because I'm a mix.
Robert, why that's the case?
I never hear that. I don't know.
You never hear that before, Miss Julie?
I'm a mutt, you know, so I
But-
don't know. We mix up with
It's
everything,
because-
black, white,
Yeah,
and
man, so,
Chinese.
listen,
So.
let me explain.
It's
let me
because
explain
there's
before you
different
go.
blood types.
No,
Blood
man, one
type,
of them
the
are
blood
animal,
type.
man.
The blood type.
One of
And
them
the
are
blood
animal.
animal, no. Me not even go there, sir. 'Cause me not go there, sir. But the blood type, you know. So you see enough. You have enough black women that say them run one go get married for all the Caucasian and them thing there. Well,
Oh.
got them see the Caucasian as my picnic got pretty hair and curly hair and blue eyes or green eyes and all them shit. There.
Foolishness.
Enough women always run go to the Caucasian for make pitney, but the body can actually reject the
The body
fetus.
reject it because the body don't know what it is. So the body go in a defense mode and shut down and kill
Yeah, but the
and
body,
abort the
even
child.
when we get a woman pregnant, the body can reject the fetus. That's why, but it's easier. The enzyme, when you produce the enzyme, it basically adapt the blastocyst easier.
But Subi, you see that question, they say that in the still Subi. Can me question it, you know? So me I said back in a slavery time when them used to rape the woman, them how that used to work?
What that? What
When
that?
them used to in a slavery when the white man used to rape the black woman them.
Mm.
Because
And
we know this, you know. Listen, we know say 90% of all light-skinned people come through rape. That is a fact. That I don't mean I make that up.
Yes.
You
But
understand?
listen though.
So-
But here's the
so-
answer. Here's the answer. I know. I got your question. What you trying to say? You saying like considering the stress and the fact that they didn't want it, why was the babies being born and all that, right? But look, here's the answer to that. It's two answers and they're very short. The first one is the infant mortality rate, like Subi was saying earlier, was very high back then. Even higher for black people. That's one, right? And two, black people, African Americans specifically, we have certain diseases that only exist in us and not in Africans because the white man created us under a high stress environment. You understand?
Yep.
You understand?
Yep.
We all just agreed that the stress of the mother could carry over to the fetus, right? We all agreed on that,
trauma,
right?
Trauma.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Trauma.
So that's
Did you know
whichever babies didn't die from like stillborn XYZ was born with trauma where we have black people have high levels of high blood pressure,
All right. So,
sickle cell, this, that, and the third. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You believe, say, the reason why we have such high crime rate in the region, like I'm talking like the whole South America region, the quote unquote West Indies region, and anything there. You think it's trauma that basically passed on through hereditary?
A few things. One, a certain food where we eat have a lot to do with it. Like the cassava with the cyanide, the ackee, and some other fruits make you violent.
Ackee have cyanide too?
So look, I agree with that, Hannibal. I agree with you. I definitely agree that certain foods make you more violent.
When I eat young ackee, you're dead. How them find this out about the food is the Rwanda killing. When them have the uprising in Rwanda, when the Tutsi and the Hutu are killed, the Tutsi are killed, the Hutu them. There's a cassava them say are one of the main factor of why the people them do it.
Yes, Hannibal, and just to piggyback off.
Wow.
Just
No,
to
but Hannibal, but wait a second. Hannibal.
Let me just add to Hannibal.
Wait a second.
No, I wanted to add to Hannibal before you move the point, the conversation ahead. Just to add to Hannibal's point, there has been multiple studies that show that people who are deficient in omega-3 acids and zinc and vitamin D, they have higher levels of aggression. And those are those are vitamins linked to like meat diets and like, you know, rich vitamin-rich foods. People who come from famished places, they're deficient in that, so it's going to increase their rates of aggression. So go ahead. That's all I wanted to say.
But Hannibal, well, first of all, the cassava plant, cassava plant is poison, because even before, that's how a lot of the people used to commit suicide. Them used to, even though you if you have it unripe cassava, you can, it's literal poison. Them used to commit suicide with it. But the ackee,
if you drink the water from the cassava, it kill
you can kill it. But the ackee doesn't have the cyanide. The apple has hypoglycine though. The poison.
The young
no,
ackee.
it has hypoglycine inside of it. You can look at it. That you can look if you don't believe me. The hypoglycine inside of when an ackee does not open, that is what is full of poison, is hypoglycine. You have to wait for it to open for all of that hypoglycine to dissipate. Because if you eat an unripe, unopened ackee, that hypoglycine will kill you. Worse than cyanide. Cyanide, you know, is a poison too, but the cyanide is a them call it a pleasant poison, because you know it smells like cinnamon and tastes like cinnamon, right? Hypoglycine is completely different. Hello?
Some question.
Yeah.
The ackee is only dangerous when
it's not open. Yes, when it's
but
young.
It's not supposed to eat anyway. It's not supposed to eat anyway. Because diabetes.
You know why ackee fi eat? Because the bird them eat it.
Okay.
So ackee is not as dangerous as even the damn tomato we are eat right now.
But Mr. Vegas, you know what though? If you eat too much ackee, if your ackee is high, if your diet is high in ackee, like say you eat it 3 times a week, it actually has an effect on prostate cancer. It can give men prostate cancer.
It causes diabetes too.
Well, I know it's linked to prostate cancer in the islands, but I'm not too sure. But maybe.
Listen to me. You know what? Giving men in the islands, why so much men in the islands have a high rate of fatality for prostate cancer? Most men in the Western world no want a doctor touch them.
That's right. That's true. So they don't check it.
Subi, you ever do a colonic?
Colon cleansing? Yeah.
Yeah. No, not the colonic. The colonic one. The same colonic one, but not the one the colon cleansing. The one where you insert it in your butt yourself.
But that's not gonna do it. Listen, colon. Listen. Hannibal. Look, Hannibal, colon cancer comes from polyps that become cancerous, right?
Right.
That's what colon cancer is. And how do those polyps form? Those polyps, there are many different, listen, you know you can form polyps from eating too much spicy food? Did you know that?
Exactly.
There's listen, wait, Hannibal, 10 more seconds. The point that I'm trying to make is that the research on this is not conclusive yet. It's a lot of theories, and we all just throwing out theories, but it's not black and white. Like, you do this, you're gonna get cancer. You don't do that, you won't get cancer. You feel what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to say.
There's a lot of different factors.
Contrary to even what I'm saying, there's a lot of Caucasian with prostate cancer. There's a high rate of Caucasian prostate cancer.
Of course,
and do that for it to be accepted, for the theory to be accepted that because we eating ackee and all them things why we get a higher rate of prostate cancer. I think one of our problem is early detection. Right?
Exactly.
Because I remember saying, when them report on cancer, prostate cancer, them don't report on the people them where have prostate cancer and anything like that. They report on the fatality.
The fatality, exactly right.
Right. So what on the brother? So what happened is, case in point, my brother, Zane, him go doctor, and him there's a certain number when supposed to do. I remember the number him tell me. Right, like 5 points something or some shit.
Yeah, man.
So when him go to the doctor, him number the pass the number we're supposed to do. So him a fret and one bag of thing now. But I think him change some diet or whatever because him go and see number I. So him change him diet and maybe stop smoking in that smoke thing. Him stop drinking all them something there. And when he go back it decreased. That's why I say, and him tell me say the same thing with him bridge and him go. And them say him out of
wait, Subi, let's be clear. He didn't have colon cancer. He didn't have prostate cancer. Because if you have prostate cancer,
no. The number that would have led to,
that's a blood
like you said, like prostate. his prostate was probably like inflamed or swollen or something like that.
Yeah,
But
it's like,
he
it's like
actually have cancer.
at an alarming number.
Yeah,
But the
I
problem
understand
is
that.
Early detection and medication can reduce
Exactly
the
right.
number from going over to where it becomes cancerous.
Fatal. That is right. He's
So,
right.
So that no people are saying no. So early detection are checking with the doctor and all them thing there. And a
Yeah.
lot of West Indies men
They don't go to doctor. That's right.
because they're overfull. They feel like they turn fishy for a doctor check them.
Yeah.
your brother change him diet. That's a one. Tell him to drink a lot of coconut water. Stop eating meat. Eat a lot of fruits.
You know what I mean? But him just I think him cut out drinking and
So-
one of the thing I think him stop the two. You know, like him just say, yo, him just stop worrying himself and stop. Him just
Stop stress.
like him could change him lifestyle basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the man just say, yo, when he go back, you know, when he send back, can get back him result and him daughter $1 for him thing. Cause the number all him afraid. Cause when him afraid no, cause pum man, you know, so him afraid no one and say, boy, you know, say come out them go slap with the prostate. Cause we have family members where them cut them out to cut the prostate.
Mm.
Yeah. You know, so once the prostate cut,
Erection done.
a murder she wrote.
Mm.
Well, I can't tell anybody this, you know. Never take us. Do
And I don't even think you could breed a girl after that either, because that shit is responsible for you to bust a juice too.
Once the prostate, remember say the prostate that produce the thing there, you know, the semen.
Nah, well, your sperm comes from your testicles. I think the semen actually might. You're right, actually. Let me go Google.
No, I come from the testicle. The testicle they come from. That's why it obviously that's
You see, come from the testicle, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
regardless, what you
that's
said
why
is true.
temperature.
It is all connected. It's all connected. But what Mr. Vega say is very true. You know, like that's why it's called disease. Your body is not at ease.
Body, exactly.
And the thing is,
Body's
when
at
you're
ease, yeah.
under stress, your body creates a chemical, cortisol, and it creates much more other chemicals.
Manifest any kind of disease.
Exactly. And not only that, but cancer cells grow more rapidly in that environment. So it's not only
Sugar
about the
feed
actual thing, it's the environment itself. You understand what I'm saying? Right.
Hey, well, let me be a little negative and just say this. Our bodies are designed to break down and die. So enjoy every day that you have and know that death is coming.
That's
Amen.
not negative. That's not negative.
All right,
at
all right. So here we go now.
Yeah.
Here we go now. When me that's a base cali. So me never say it accurate. So what the prostate do? The prostate actually it secrete the fluid. You see what I say? It secrete the fluid now when nourish and protect the sperm. You know?
Yeah,
and
that's what it does. Because
it deals with secretion.
Sperm is made in your testicles, right? Sperm is made in your testicles, but the liquid that the sperm is in, your prostate has something to do with that.
Right,
Like
because
fluid,
it basically secretes that thing there.
yeah,
So
the clear liquid.
when
It's
you
like a
interpret it,
liquid.
you know, why you think when them say why you think when the doctor them check people for like if them have certain blah 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 if them have swelling or anything or if the prostate inflame and them thing them actually
So, Subi, how them test the prostate? How them test the prostate?
them
They
feel
certain-
it's a walnut size it's a walnut size thing, you know, so them check it and feel once them
And
look for size.
your butt, them push them finger on the general.
Yeah, but them look for the size of the prostate.
They can check your prostate through blood work too, though. There's different ways to check it.
Yeah, but a simple thing where a doctor will do, a doctor will feel the size of the
feel the
prostate.
size of it to see if it's swollen. That's right. To feel
Yeah,
if
that's
it's
right.
normal.
It'll come like at a certain point of a woman,
Yeah.
our ovary is sitting lower.
Yeah.
You understand what I say?
So they
So,
check
But
certain
listen,
things.
Subi, let's be clear. It's normal for your
Not a
prostate
womb,
to grow at
a womb is like sitting lower. Eh?
all men's prostates grow as they age. That's a normal part of aging. Let's be clear about
Yeah,
that.
but-
Right, but if it is it's like how a woman that have a fibroid, right? and the fibroid them small, which is normal. And woman have
Yeah,
sometimes-
fibroids are natural too, but all
Right.
women don't get fibroids. All women don't get fibroids.
No,
Let's be
all
clear
women,
about
Yeah,
that.
but what
I'm
Mr.
saying is,
Vega saying is true, because what
At
Mr.
that-
Vega saying is saying that the doctor is just feeling for any kind of abnormalities.
abnormalities,
Right.
exactly.
No,
so
no, I'm not disagreeing with him. I
Right.
agree. You're right. Subi's right.
Okay.
Secondly, if you cry out in pain,
Right.
yes, what I said, then
Yes.
Listen,
Something is wrong.
Subi, the main thing that men, when they prostate give away, the main problem they have is they can't pee. That's usually the first thing that happens is they have problems pissing. They pee 4 or 5 times a night, and when they do
no,
pee,
but
they
that's a sign. But because
because your bladder,
the
your prostate.
kidney function can shut down to and stop you from peeing.
Yeah, but your prostate is responsible. Your prostate is right at the tip, right? Your prostate is what allows you to release and to hold it up. Like that's like right there. You should go look at the diagram. It's literally the prostate.
No, what I'm saying is there are different things to look for to find you can use as markers to check if your prostate is not functioning properly. And the same, the same if you're not shoot straight. It's just like you're not shoot straight, you know. So it realize say, yo, something wrong with it barrel.
So,
But you know what?
there's a
Hold on a second.
listen
You
up,
know what,
there's
though,
a
guys?
simple
Tell
test.
us to be a
Let me say
kidney
something a
while you're
second.
not pee.
Let me say something a while ago to just in Mr. Vega's defense, okay? What he's saying, right? There is no shame in you checking your body, because you know what? A lot you guys must educate themselves, and a lot of attitudes with guys is, oh, you know, I'm not touching there because it's like them that is that's going to make them fish out foolishness. Listen, just like how we women have to know how to check our breasts for lumps and check our breasts for certain things that are abnormal early detection, you guys have to know what it is, what to feel certain things there, to know that, okay, you know, this is the hard seed feeling right here, this not feel right, why is this pain in me here, and not be ashamed of your bodies, right? Because early detection is
Listen, I had a
and that
brethren.
is what he's saying, right? Go ahead.
I have a
No,
brethren.
what I'm also saying is,
Yeah.
when we hear the theories that, oh, Akia cause prostate cancer,
Right.
this and that cause prostate cancer. What is happening in the West Indies, quote unquote West Indies, or the diaspora, right? The Jamaican diaspora, especially Jamaican diaspora. What is happening is a lot of us grew up, you know, with that whole mindset that, yo,
Right.
no man can touch me.
Right.
You understand what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So based on that now, a lot of men, Zine,
Yeah.
them they get the early warning,
Exactly.
like, yo, ease off of the greasy food.
Exactly.
Because remember, see your body start telling you now, what? Your body not breaking down certain things, your body have fight for break down certain things and all them something. So it take a toll upon not just your prostate. Other organs in your body are suffer as you get older to break down oil, because you can't be at a certain age and still eat X amount of fried food.
Right.
Because your body
no oil. No oil good for the body.
You like you see like a baby, like my youth them, right? My kids them near many amount of them near wait name Chick-fil-A. And they want a chicken sandwich, right?
Yeah.
I know. MSG, that laced MSG, you know. You used to love it, you know.
I eat all that shit every day, no problem. You know how I eat. You know how I eat.
Them beat that shit, brother. Them beat that shit. And then just go drop asleep. And the morning they wake up, they're hungry.
Yeah.
You give me that for eat. You give me that for eat, brother. Even if me not drop asleep, is a problem. Much more if me go drop asleep. Me wake up with it in my chest.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. Because I don't have none of those problems, bro.
Subin, that's
You probably have gas.
You know why, Robert?
You got gastritis.
How old are you?
Gastritis.
How old are you?
I'm 37.
All right, you see, when I was 37, when I was 37, excuse me, when I was 37, brother, me used to go down at the dumpling shop down across the road and fool me belly.
Okay. Well, then I understand.
When me at Robert, when me at 37, 38, me used to go. Me used to come in, and you know, say a student me I come from. And me box up, and you see, right as me I come out of the late 30, there, brother, This one me start mash up, brother.
Subi,
That's
listen
how
up.
me fling where me see them as me done the music. I said nowhere.
So listen,
Yo.
so that go back to what we were talking about initially, guys. You have to know your own harmony for your own body. You understand? You can't take on somebody else. What is right for Hannibal's body may not be right for my body. You understand?
That's true.
All
So it's
right.
not-
See
it's
another.
harmony.
See
Yeah.
confirmation, Hannibal. One part of the semen is produced in the prostate.
Right.
So, master. So a lot of people think the sperm and the semen is the same.
No, it's
No,
not.
the semen is the
The
semen is
the
the
semen
fluid.
is the liquid
It's
that
a
holds the
fluid.
sperm.
So the sperm
Yeah.
cell.
Yeah, the sperm
Exactly.
swim in
The
the
semen.
sperm swim in the semen.
sperm come from the testicles,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
but the semen is secreted
Yeah.
from the prostate.
From
I know
the
people know that,
prostate.
you know. So enough
Yeah.
man I say, yo, I see them sperm and I see a semen and
Oh,
all
them
them.
don't know. Them must know that. They mustn't go to school. Them
Yeah.
know that. Mr.
Yeah.
I have to know that.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's just
Yeah.
all talk over the years and
Yes,
refer-
that's right. It's true.
Right.
Hey,
It's true.
yo, Subi, quick side question. Today is the Chris Brown shit?
Yeah, man, sold out.
Oh, okay.
Sold out. Oh shit.
Mad.
Sorry, ST, you know what I say.
But all right, so look, going back on the diet shit, I was trying to ask you earlier. Did you see the dude who's promoting a watermelon diet? He said you eat only watermelon with the seeds, and it gives you all the vitamins you need. Yo, if you see this youth, yo, he literally look like he about to die, yo.
It's so like a madman.
all the vegans that I'm seeing on TikTok and all over the place the other day. As a matter of fact, a woman dead while they were stick to raw vegetable.
No one, Subi, she's a different situation in a Subi. Fair situation, there's something about she, one, she's not our race, so that is a major factor. And whatever she do, there's something right about Fair story.
But Hannibal,
Fair story.
hear me out on this now. Let me give you something wicked. See?
Mm.
You see when we do like 2 years worth of vegan,
Yeah.
I never consume no meat.
Mm.
I consume quinoa. I consume lentil and all of them sitting there. See? Split wetting chickpeas and it I consume.
Yeah.
You know what happened to me? Me look all your fuck.
Yo, listen. Listen up. I'm agree with you.
Yo, Subi, no protein. Subi. Look, and you know what's funny? Yo, that's because you wasn't getting animal protein. You was getting plant protein, but you wasn't getting animal protein.
Listen to me.
You know what? Me totally agree with that one, my brother. Listen to this, yeah?
Bro, me can tell
Yeah,
you this.
man.
Me look back from my all of me there in my garage I work out and I say, hey, let's go. Hey, 1, 2, 3, fit where I get fit. Hey, my youth. Me look all your fuck.
That's true. So, me notice that with all of the vegan, me notice, listen, with all of the people, me really not eat no meat, me notice that about them, because one time I think, like one time.
When we come off with blood clean, live and die.
Hey, look, Hannibal, consider this too, because I don't hear nobody mention this. When you a meat eater, Hannibal, you only got to eat once or twice a day. When you a plant eater, how much times you got to eat a day?
Let me get to that now.
How much time? Hannibal.
Wait,
Subi, I want to hear Hannibal answer this. How much times a day as a plant eater you got to eat just to have 50% energy? Tell me.
Listen, when I eat fruits, my general, you're not stop eat, man.
Exactly.
Eat continuously.
Yeah,
But listen, but you know
continuously,
why else? You know why else the vegetarian them looks at too? I'll tell you why too. Because them don't have enough collagen. Collagen is the building block in our body for our skin, our hair, our nails. And let me tell you something. Collagen, and that's why sometimes you see them hair brittle and them hair it can't grow, or them skin full of wrinkle and it just dry and them look drawn. Them actually look drawn, right? So because the fact that there's no collagen underneath them skin and them
do
hair.
A lot of mushrooms. We do a lot of mushrooms for that.
Yo, that was a great point. There's no collagen. That's a great point. There's no collagen in a plant-based diet, and you're right. Collagen is the building block of your skin, your eyes, your everything. Yes, great point.
And if you're not getting no collagen, you must wibble up.
And that's why I love my cow food. I don't care what nobody wants it. People say, oh, you must eat cow food, blah, blah, blah. Listen, cow food is not fat enough. It's full of collagen. Chicken food.
Good for your joints.
And it's good for your joint. Chicken foot too,
Gelatin,
it's full of collagen.
Brother,
So
Yeah.
you have to check them. If me say,
Mm.
when me dey for me 2 years, Zane, me dey
No,
for me
meat
2
goat.
years.
Listen, meat goat, you know. Meat goat, you know.
Oh, okay,
Meat goat
good.
Eat a lot, you know.
Good.
Eat a lot
Me dey
of
for
goat.
me 2 years died. And you know me start do
Anybody sound strong for somebody who just name to your bamboo shoot. That's what I'm saying.
when me come to boom, when me come to
So hold on, Subi, me have a question to you, yeah? Me have a question to you, yeah? Can you say time it's when me stop eat meat, me general, me stop eat meat, when me smell meat, anyway, me nauseous in my general.
me tell you another thing too. The grass eaters them were predominantly grass eaters. The grasshoppers them. Go and look at all the rastas them. How them grew up. Because you know, understand saying no. Your hair tells you that you grow, you get old. The cells them are basically
Die.
break down.
Break down.
And it start telling you.
Yo, why you telling me that? I just started getting some grades now. Why you telling me that for, man?
It just means you're on your way out.
Where's my Bible? Where's my Bible?
Listen, you're on your way into wisdom, man. It's your wisdom.
Listen, me brother. If you me say I'll keep it on them pan tour. Me say loot and fire them, and no disrespect. Me not say this out of disrespect. Me see countless people me know say no eat meat and them something there. And them just grey.
Well, Mr. Caperton lately still. Me not like for Caperton lately still, him no look like the fireman.
Okay, but you know who look good though?
Listen. Wait.
Fireman.
Look at Capleton's
listen to family.
Hold up. Hannibal, look at Capleton's stamina. How you gonna do that? Capleton is a stamina.
Listen now. A few days, like them have a new video in the panel show where must that not fireman. Look at people that's not fireman.
But hold on there to debunk that though. Look at Luciano. I just saw him on a stage show, front stage, and the man look good. The man full of energy, and his face look young. Him look kind of chubby still. So I don't know if he might eat meat or fish or something.
Any rasta will not eat no meat.
Yeah, him look good.
He must keep
Luciano
on
look
a
good.
56 in the virgin.
Young lad still in man.
I mean keep it on young man. Keep it on a 56 and great.
56 not young man, super man.
56 is young.
Young.
Yeah.
If you look on even Virgin Luton fire them, and it's very it's
So it's about Sizzler.
But what about Luciano? Does he eat meat?
Luton fire 47 in a brother.
How old is Luciano, Mr. Vegas?
Luciano in them 50s.
Oh.
But here's the difference with Luciano now. And most of the other rasta them now. No, so Luciano go all around and split and jump up back and say,
yeah.
Luciano pum man, you know.
Nah, I hear you, but I don't know if you can. I feel like you can't really. Listen, Subi, you using artists as an example, and you know these dudes is dyeing their hair and throwing some Beijing in their shit. Come on, Subi, don't be naive.
No,
man.
but Luciano.
Listen, bro. Listen.
Yeah.
Listen, bro. Whether you die or whatever the hell you do, brother.
Yeah.
Zane, but what I'm saying is, if you even look on them face, brother, you see the ears,
man, some of them
brother.
really,
yeah.
Where you understand the difference with Luciano. Luciano is a man where him go up to the hills and him run and him exercise and all. So Luciano exercise them thing there. And I can tell you this without a shadow of a doubt, and Luciano, if he can prove me wrong, me prove me wrong. When Luciano bust, and Luciano did a sing, God give me strength. The size that Luciano was in, couldn't tell me say a grass alone that.
That's what I'm thinking.
The big man, the big for true man.
Facts.
That could not be grass. No grass alone will make you have the body structure.
Yeah.
All right. So what about Shaba? Shaba don't got no grades last time I checked either.
Him look good.
Shaba don't got no grades the last time I checked either, and he's well in his 50s.
You know why? If you look at Spraga Benz and look at Shaba. But
Shaba older than Spraga though.
No, but just look what I'm saying. No for the artists, them when see how they look like old man. Right?
Yeah,
Them a
Sprague look young. Sprague look young.
Cut it, Rick Roberts, cut it.
You ever go on with Sprague now? Sprague is a family man in a sense then, when I say. Right? I don't want to really discuss it like a business, not me a talking business. But. You see the man wey go home to him family and them thing there, go home to him wife and get him home cooked meal and him not there road every night and drink NSC and beat Red Bull and one bag of something. That man there gonna look more healthy and the man there gonna look.
That's
and the man
true.
there gonna less grey. If you look on Shabba is a man wey, you know, saying him have him wife and him the woman. Yeah, when you see Shabba on the stage, you know, say the man will exercise because him a piny from here up on stage down back.
Yeah.
Shabba look the same way for him just come out.
When I look on Vegas, when me not exercise with the heavy weights when me used to exercise with, but me exercise regular.
Calisthenic.
And even though so me have a good stamina when none of them energy drinking boy I can't keep up with.
Yeah, that is true.
That's a facts.
100% facts. None of them.
That is
On the
true.
worst day, and me can pick up a 500-pound woman.
That's true.
Yeah, we know see
Yeah.
I want to ask you something, Vegas.
You dropped that in the last second, Subi. I seen that.
No, he didn't. He kept
Me
it
never
up.
drop her, no. Me not drop her.
I want to answer this, Vegas. As an artist, Zena up on the road and them thing. When you meet like the younger youth, them and them thing, then you've been treated in terms of probably drinking. You know, if you usually drink or what. You reason with them will say, yo, cut down the drinking and the smoking.
That pass 2 1 years and go through 1 year and come through that years. You have to understand, say. The impression of the mind are one thing. Conformity are one next thing, see? And no for them new to do them something there because it's just a cool thing to do. No for them new to do them something there, they go out and like me not go out like of such. Why me not go out of such? Me go out and the whole of my friend them are the people I go with, I go a drink and I enjoy themselves. Me not do that with a bottle of water in my hand. Me feel good.
Water, me drink good boy.
No, that's a bit, listen, granted, you always performing, but anytime me and Subi link, I'm smoking the most weed. Subi just got a bottle of water in his hand. That's it. Even after he
because
done.
he have to take care of his voice too. Because
Exactly.
really
But that's what I counted.
It's not in the voice alone, you know.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, if when I drink, my reflux act up when I drink.
Right.
The only thing I can drink is coconut rum.
Yeah.
Never brand coconut rum when I drink from time to time. But what I realize is when I drink alcohol, right, my reflux, I start get a wicked chest pain and I discover it, so I start drinking.
Stop drinking.
So because of that, I say it's not worth it for me go drink and just go enjoy. But
yeah,
every time you go out and them something there. Especially now, when you not go wine up on two girl, you not go hear no music to make you feel good.
Yeah,
sweat it out, you drink and sweat it, you know, sweat.
Yeah.
Yo, me no know.
But you know what, no, if you go no, the way the music boring and the club boring.
Yeah.
You have to drink and smoke for even say you enjoy.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't even go out like that. So
because the music is. You see, one time when we used to go out then, if me have one Heineken, me sip it all night. And me have some girl a bubble in front of me and I bend over and I say position, hold up your head and the girl never get mad. So you know say yo boom, you enjoy yourself in that regard. But no song now play for no girl.
Yeah.
That's more the true brother. Me the one guy
you say about the young. I just want to touch on something before I go. Right, when you talk about the young guys, it's true because it's not only that. It's a vision problem them have. My thing is, if you know, say you are here now, and you see Mr. Vegas, and you see how I'm performing, and you see you can't even keep up, you don't think about yourself in 10 years, future, skilling Ben, or future who is it? Your vision of yourself in 10 years time is supposed to help you to get through what you're going through right now, to keep you on the straight and narrow. You understand what I'm saying?
Sister, Vegas not cool to them, my young boy, sister.
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying that a problem with them is not only the fact that they want to be cool or the fact that them think it's something that they're supposed to do. The problem with
Why is
them
it
is them
wrong
have
with
a
them,
vision.
man?
Them have a vision problem. Them
Yeah,
don't
the
have
vision,
no
facts.
vision of them
Exactly.
future or who they
May I
want to
agree
be
with
in the
you, sister?
future.
May I say
Yeah.
to you, say Vegas not cool to them.
Yeah.
Vision.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
Mhm.
But anyway, gentlemen, it was really nice wrapping with you. Have an early day tomorrow. So bless
Yeah,
you
man, it's a
and
pleasure,
safe
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
travels
That's
So
and order your
sweat us
stuff.
about, yeah, man, sister. Sweat, big up yourself, Miss Julie.
Big up
Sweat us
yourself.
about gray area, I know. Sweat
Yeah.
us about gray, or you get gray now. As you
Why me
age,
have
your
some
body
else?
makes, as you age, your body makes less melanin, causing gray hair. See? However, some people notice gray hair in their 20s because it's genetic, right? Genetic is hereditary, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
So what am I say cause gray hair and them know? Stress, lack of vitamin and mineral deficiencies. Vitamin deficiency. See? So those are some of the factors where people get gray. So when you look on some of the money when they consume certain things and they're not doing anything to replace it, because when you understand an animal, you cannot not eat certain things and not get no sunlight.
Facts. You need the sunlight.
If you say if you had a vegan diet to the point where you cut out all manufactured minerals and anything where them put in it, you're gonna need sunlight to replace enough things. You're gonna need water, sunlight. You need coconut water. A lot of them people where do them type of lifestyle, yeah, them not eat no natural fruits. Them not eat. You see some Rastaman more time some big mango. What of that appear sugar that.
Yeah, man.
Yo,
Them
me
big
not
man, they're
subscribe.
rubbish. That. They never
Rasta
should
man
that.
a eat melon, no seed neither than the melon. You know, say a
All right, let me
sugar
say
that
something.
straight.
Listen, let me say something about the melon and I see I just touch on a point. Yeah. So I saw this melon farmer. Him say I just interbreed them and them not gonna see them. It's not no chemical them use, you know. Him say what him do is like that breed back the daughter with the father. And I saw them come without seed.
But what the problem is, once it's modified, bro, to the level, once them clone it, Zin, or anything like that, brother, it not have the same
Yeah, it's not original no more.
what you call it now, elements them we're supposed to give away forget. And that's a problem, you know, brother.
Mm-hmm.
So it
I
So
mean, I
looks,
tell you, say,
we
I
eat
mean, I
melon
just
to
see
put color
understand,
couple
you know,
seed too.
understand, you know, in animal.
Huh?
This the melon skin and the melon seed, you know, more potent than even the
Yeah, man.
Yeah, me know. Yeah.
and then part,
The skin,
that is basically
the
the the
Viagra.
the Viagra.
I tell the
I think
Viagra, the skin.
enough things
Mm.
where it
The
produce
main ingredients.
in the green part there.
The main ingredients in the Viagra is the watermelon skin. So you can
Yeah,
just
good.
boil the watermelon skin and reduce it and just freeze them and take them a daytime a shot.
The properties were in the seed,
Mm.
like case in point. The most potent part of the papaya is the seed.
So listen up, let me tell you about that. Let me tell you how we deal with the papaya, yeah? If you don't eat the papaya, just eat the seed. Just don't chew them. 'Cause when
Yeah,
you
man.
chew
Swallow
them,
some seed, man.
when you chew them bitter, but just swallow them. Yo, them clean, yo,
Swallow them.
wicked, yo.
Brother, me never know some
They say worm out too, you know.
but you're the
Huh?
wickedest thing when I chew them now.
Come on, see you
I tell you,
get pass or parasite.
when you chewing off the if I taste like black pepper when you chew it.
Mm-hmm.
What you think up when you chew it now? You ever take a tablet yet and the tablet take longer, your body take longer for break it down if it start work, and when you go doctor and you get an injection, it does knock out right away.
Yeah.
Yes, when you chew it up, you see the properties, it pass through your pancreas and your esophagus one time, and like it a heal those areas as it go through. Brother, me couldn't eat nothing at all and drop a seed and not get sick. And
Used to be like that.
Chart my papaya seed, brother.
Mm.
You see, if me have a acid reflux, papaya seed. A lot of women don't understand too, you know. See? That meet a lady there in a store. And she remove her thing there. Her gallbladder, see? No, she reached a point where she have to remove it. And what think cause her to mash up the gallbladder? Acid reflux, you know. GERD, you know. See? So when she meet me, she never do it yet, and she had to me say, boy, all the acid reflux and mash up and all. So I introduced her to the papaya seed, and the lady say, no, say, me not have no acid reflux, but I just through the gallbladder get so bad where they have to take it out. So she never trust me to say, boy, put them off because I know money they would have want to. But our gallbladder never function in the morning, so it cause pain on them, so she not pain. So them take it out. But what me have to say, the melon seed, the properties of the melon seed, people look upon it and they're frightened to know when nobody eat. That is the
Facts,
reason
man.
why.
Facts.
That's the reason why when you
Melon
see
seed,
the
the
goat
pumpkin seed,
and the cow and the gorilla and all of them sitting, the monkey and all them sitting, when they eat any fruit, you know, see them sitting and pick out no seed.
You man, the seed, man.
Then just consume a whole of that and them something there. The bird them, everything. When bird take seed, them and when you look them pass, them fly over and they pass, they shit about the seed and it grow back tree and it grow back fruits and all them things, and that's how things constantly keep rotating.
Me know parasite can't stand papa seed.
Yes, the papaya seed.
No parasite can't live in your
man.
body like that. The parasite, your body cannot totally get rid of parasites. You know that?
Yeah.
Because anytime your body kill off every parasite, you're dead too, you know.
Yeah, because we are parasite really. The parasite group. It's like I say, I listen to them use all the hand sanitizer and all the mouthwash and them thing. Them thing they're not healthy, you know.
You need bacteria and them thing there and them type of
so
something.
you need the good bacteria to fight the bad bacteria. And most
of
these things,
parasites your body, that's why when you're dead, your body start break down and the parasite and all them things that them take over. Because them live in your body, but the body not function, so them start break down the body. And then break them actually dead if help. Yo, you see blood clot life or something in a bridge.
Yeah, man, true, man.
What them do?
You know anybody?
Them are wait.
Huh?
They are wait for you dead.
You know, hey, everybody will try explain a mystery and mother and turn people in an idiot, you know.
Which mystery?
The mystery of human or life. The body. The body have some parasite night, brother. We sit down and wait for your dead to break down the body if you send it back to the earth and provide nutrients to plant and animal, you know. You didn't know that?
Yeah, man.
The body have some parasite tonight right now where if you drop down tomorrow and then the body start, you just see them start push out. Yeah.
Them all over by your body too.
Right now, if you take a close look at your skin and go to find some parasite, itch up by your skin, you know, brother.
Yeah, man.
Itch up by your skin, you know, brother.
That's why it's when they use the hand sanitizer, it make it easier to get sticky, you know.
That's the reason why they tell we say, all right, you have a brother on TV. He man is about not religion and he's a man of cuss. He's a man of cuss God and a comedian brother, a white brother. We must know him.
Oh, me know him, man. Me know who you're talking about.
Yeah, man.
I want Jad. Him dead?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Him dead, yeah.
You see him, brother? The man tell us, say,
in a beard.
Before, the man tell us years ago, say, yo. The man tell us years ago, say, yo, we're not too fucking clean. You're too fucking clean.
No, but listen
The man say, yo, we're getting scared of every little germ. We have sanitizer. We have this. The man say, there's gonna be a fucking germ that no one can stop.
Subi, you know, say the youth, Yaki are waiting to the same thing. I'm gonna tell a little thing, yeah? I'm gonna tell a little thing, yeah? Me have body wash. Me have body wash where me know this anytime me have body wash where me use. I know say when time my skin super clean, me get a lot of bump.
You know, say back in the days when we grew up at dirt, we grew up in a damn floodly full shit where they are grown.
Facts.
Every mother have to run, come out, slap sitting out here and yeah, man. At dirt, we grew up in a brother. Nowadays, them a pick me. If then drop a ground to backside and just in that ball. Them a pick me and grow in a clean house and have sitting drop a ground. So you see mother come with gloves on her hand Start spruce, Lysol, wipe up. You see how my little
No,
boy?
them thing there, you don't want anything in your house, my general.
Brother.
The aerosol thing are poison. Remember say John Travolta's son, you know. Remember say the same thing with John Travolta's son, you know. And the cleaning chemical, them say make the youth mess up, you know.
But yeah, the wickedest thing happened to them something, you know, they want a thing, they know what them put around the house and them thing. They put them and get all asthma and them something, brother.
Yeah, man.
Like,
Dairy,
from the other day, me develop a sharpness of breath, brother. From the other day. I mean, I don't know where it come from. Like, me I struggle for breathe. Sharpness of breath.
Get mullein leaf.
As I talk, over the years, me have a bad sinus developing an allergy. See? Right now, me have to go at the doctor every week. We take three injections again. Alright?
Sinusitis?
Every week. Huh?
Sinusitis you have?
Yeah, man, it's wicked, man. Wicked, man. I try everything, but you like.
Family, listen.
I try everything in the world. Everything.
Get dandelion root and get some.
We try that, brother.
Listen.
We try the whole of that.
Get dandelion root and get sarsaparilla.
Hey, we try the whole of that.
Alright. Let me ask a question though. You eat dairy?
Alright, so when I grow up, I don't eat it no more, but when I grow up, I usually have it a lot.
Yeah, man.
Like cheese, you know, Jamaican cheese?
Yeah.
We usually have that a lot.
Let me ask a question. You don't use no form of dairy now?
What we might use? When I use
ice cream?
No, I'm not ice cream or anything there.
You drink milk?
No. I mess with the star now and then, but I don't say it, you know?
No, soy produce will pass mucus.
Deadly.
Better use almond milk. But the soy produce a lot of mucus. But watch this now. Not for we say we not consume dairy, you know, but here where we not, you know. We not watch the dairy, you know, the products that we are using.
Facts.
Yeah. That's why I have to say sometimes some of my things that we use, you might have a little dairy in it.
I have a chronic sinus problem.
Yeah.
You see, because you want chronic, a two things I got to tell you. Say. You have a little thing near Flonase, a little green bottle. Flonase. The doctor tell me, say, me not fit out of that.
Alright.
Sinus are drain
Alright, I have the whole of them things there, Vegas, because me right now, I have all type of nasal spray. Right? Flonase, I have the whole of them.
Right. So you see,
right, so
the Flonase, when tell me say no, when the doctor tell me say no, if you use the Flonase one. But the Flonase alone can't help you, you know. Lifestyle will help you, but the Flonase, no. Because you see, I can feel if my sinus are going to come on for me, you know. So, cologne, I can't use cologne.
Right.
If I smell the cologne, if I buy cologne for somebody, I have to stop at the coffee shop and get a handful of coffee. To smell. Right. When I go in the cologne store.
All right, Subi, stick up in right there, so. Stick up in right there, so. Yeah, I'm going to tell you how to deal with that, yeah? Get lemon peel, orange peel, all of the citrus peel, them, yeah? Put it on in a pot and put cayenne pepper in it. And when it start boil, put a towel and cover over your head and stimulate it.
Yeah, but me I tell you, me not have sinus problem again.
Okay.
All of them, me inhale, mental crystal. Me use the sinus rings.
All of them things there.
The one where you squeeze and it squeeze out sinus and it's in the brother.
Me do the thing that maybe like 3 months ago I go back and do next allergy test, brother. And I tell you say.
But me I can't tell you say.
Me allergic to almost everything, brother.
Two things you have to change.
Mucus in your body, me have to change your eating.
And not even no mucus alone. And not even you change eating, you know, and where you have to remove. You have to remove. You have to take time eliminate stuff. You see meat. Even though me say me eat meat now and then, but me know say anytime you eat meat and anything there, seeing your body produce a certain amount of mucus and maybe your body over produce the mucus. So what's it?
Yeah, my body produce a lot of mucus.
I think it's a carbonic acid produce.
But I'm not a meat eater like that.
So I think the best thing for you is to start monitor. Just look, here what you gonna do. No, play around with the diet. Because that me do, you know. Play around with the diet. Look on the nuts where you eat.
Me try the whole of that Vegas.
Yes, no.
Like,
You play with anybody and you realize, say, oh, a dare me realize after me play around with my diet.
all right. What me, all right. Only thing me can come up, all right. Because my old man, you know, my father, I think we get the whole thing from him. Came up the sinus, but I think we get it worse.
No, man, don't just eat the same thing that cause the problem, man. That's it.
Right? And my father's a Rasta man, you know. Zinc, you know, we grew up in a Rasta for a womb. So what me really I look at if maybe I really decide, I'm still fuck with the side now and then.
My soy is the same thing as MSG, my general. It's deadly, my general. Deadly. Listen, soy is one of the allergic. Soy is one of the 5 allergic food in the world that what people are allergic to, my general.
So what me tell us, brother? So what me tell us, when them tell me, say, right, dairy make you have sinus this and sinus that. So what me tell us,
yeah, man.
Me start take soy feed, see?
Mm-hmm.
You know how me start take soy, doctor said me start take soy.
All right.
Brother, me uncle have sinus problem during when the pollen them a fall. That's the only time my allergies act up. And if I put on a mask during the time there, me all right. Me not have no problem on this.
Get bee pollen. Get bee pollen for that.
See? So what we have to say? You see soy, brother?
Yeah, me I cut it, man.
So
I cut it and probably use the coconut milk.
Eh?
General, soy kill a big kid, my general.
Yeah, me know.
Then we must say soy make you produce excess amount of estrogen.
Estrogen,
Yeah.
So
So
no,
breast
and make all people like go breast and sitting there. So anyway, drink to people, give thanks series in a long time with their chat. So
Yeah, man.
see? So big up
Yeah,
on
man,
bless up.
Robert. Hannibal, big up yourself. See?
Bless my brother.
Yo,
Bless
love
up,
all the time, brother. All the time.
Yeah, man.
Subi.
Yo.
I'm call him all alcohol vibes. But I think I'm saying.
All right, that's your word. And yo.
Yeah, I'm gonna see you at your Brooklyn show. You already know.
Yeah, man, next weekend.
Oh, yeah, may I come check you. May I come check you there too?
Oh, yeah,
we in there. We in there.
Yeah, man, I'm there in the Jersey, yeah.
All right, link me.
Yeah, we in there. We in
All
there.
right,
Love all the time, bro.
We can start out the list. All right, big up on yourself, people in the chat. Sandy, me don't see you know. See? Big up on yourself.
All right, bless up, yeah.